This is Brothers Talking Shit podcast, episode 104. I am the Fleshman, also known as the Fat Boy, still known as the man who got no problem calling you broadish, and I'm still your Huckleberry. Holla at me.
And I'm Rel, a.k.a. Iceberg Shorty, a.k.a. the King of Controversial Comments. And today I realized I don't have any more space for sneakers, so I got to buy some more boxes.
What it is, it's your boy Jay. I'm back. Big Belly Rude Boy. No Philly Karan. I'm ready.
It's your boy, JB. I'm here before 9. You know what I'm about to pass it to.
It's your guy, Cool Mike, a.k.a. Dr. Mike, a.k.a. the People's Podiatrist, and also known as your favorite foot doctor with a new nickname alert. Because we got a room full of earth shakers, some generational curse breakers, some 40-acre takers. We are the prophetic podcast because we be knowing, and we just some brothers talking shit.
With your Kool-Aid.
Ew.
All right, yo. How y'all feeling, man?
Solid, man. Solid.
It hurts me. It pains me. It disturbs me to have to do this. But it's quite possible that JB, Jordan Boyd, might have been right last week. Word on the street, we don't know if it's official, is that there might have been some kind of physical altercation between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. So I'm curious, after hearing the possibility of that, Jay, I love you.
Jay, your ice, bro. You got
God
the mute.
damn.
Yo, your ice is in the way.
Yo, he was listening. He was like, I don't know who was in there, but it had to be the best tasting shit. Oh.
It was true.
My bad. My bad. It won't happen no more.
I bet his strong ass tongue was cool than the mother. Hey, Jordan, that strong ass tongue was refreshed, boy. I tell you that.
You wasn't all the way clear. It was me and Ro. Y'all, you and Juice both was like, nah, that ain't happening.
No, but you ran with it more.
Way.
You ran with it more to the. You was the main one on. The Rel might have put a little something to it, but you was sticking to your guns on that one. So I'm curious, and you can go first, Jordan. How do you feel about the possibility of that? And does it change anything as far as your perspective of the situation?
The prophetic podcast.
Right. It don't really change anything in regards to my perspective of the situation. I'm not the biggest Tory Lanez fan, and that doesn't make how my feelings towards it either way. I just wanted to, I guess put that out there. I just did the math, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a situation, it was close combat in the car. Things got out of hand, and my man probably didn't want to come out on the wrong side of history of getting his ass whooped. And he felt like he had to defend himself. And when you 5'3", 145 pounds, whatever, and here it is, young lady, 5'11". She seems like she's in pretty good physical shape, which means that she might do a little calisthenics every now and then. And whooped his ass. And he shot in the foot twice.
He shot in both feet.
Both feet. Both feet.
She must have been
both feet.
She must have been stallion kicking the fuck out of him. Because that's what you know what I'm saying.
Hey, she need to come see Dr. Mike.
Right. I got you, man. When she was talking about I got you, man. You should have hollered at me.
Kick the fuck out of him, dog. And he shot her ass.
No.
You don't think that happened?
I mean, I guess it happened, but that shit sound crazy as shit. Like the thought, you saying the thought process, take that motherfucker out before you shoot Meg Thee Stallion.
But I'm saying he might have been getting beat up.
Why are you riding with the joint with Meg Thee Stallion and the girl in the car anyway?
Cause he 5'2". Cool.
Take your lame ass to a car service.
He 5'2".
Take your lame ass to a car service.
Yeah, but
car service.
Well, here's the thing.
Fun with the car service.
I know, but listen to me. So he's a small man, right? So he's a big. No, listen to me. He's a big Texas Stallion woman. He got to show some bravado, so he probably had on his lap like, girl.
All that shit you talking about, dumb as shit.
I'm thinking like a dumb nigga. I'm not thinking like myself. I'm thinking dumb nigga thoughts like,
welcome to my world. That's what I go through on this podcast.
Yeah.
Qualify your thoughts then, because I know I hear the sarcasm, but I don't think the audience know.
No. I'm putting myself in dumb nigga thinking like, oh, yeah, I got Meg Thee Stallion on me. Watch, I'm gonna put the semi on my lap. Haha, what's up, Meg? He'll pick her up. He got the, you know what I mean? And she like, what's that? Yeah, just in case some nigga run up on me while we getting these cheesesteaks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got you, baby. Then the shit got out of hand. Meg Thee Stallion horse kicked the fuck out of him. Nigga probably closed his eyes and shot in her foot twice. Only reason she got shot in her foot twice is them motherfuckers probably.
Yo, that could have went bad.
Hard.
It still can. Now hold on. Now it's rumored, and we won't do the rumors too much, but it was something about him. Like I guess he was a little flirtatious. So at the party they was at. So that's why I think the animosity might come from. Whereas though she might feel, it was something that happened at that party. So what I gather is something happened at that party. They got in the car, and it really went down as far as an argument.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. That she, sat at the party. She, I'm thinking she felt disrespected. They get into the car, and kind of like he said, she started whipping his ass because he, 5'3", she 5'10". That's 7 inches. She got to reach on his little ass. So he trying to drive, and she just fucking him up. So he probably just trying to reach for help.
And if y'all recall, she had got locked up not too long ago, and her and the boy she was messing with had gotten to a physical altercation.
So Meg came out. Meg came out and said something today. I think it was.
Yeah, she was crying.
She claimed she said she said she didn't put her hands on nobody. That could be veiled or whatever. But she also talked about which it rang sincere to me about being in a space where being 25, either both of your parents are gone, and trying to fill a void of some sort with people, right? And it was I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but I think even that, no matter what happened, that's one of the moments, man. Like we all could probably, lean on the potential for a life-changing moment where you like, fuck the dumb shit. I ain't even need to be there. I'm still trying to figure out why that scenario was like that. Never mind the story behind that, so.
Well, they've been chilling together for a minute ever since Rona started. I mean, it was one time that I want to say Meg was live and Tory Lanez just popped up at the crib. So they've been messing with each other for a minute.
But this a twist though. No. Let's talk about this, fellas. Obviously, whether they were chilling or not, it wasn't known to everybody else what their situation was, right? So if you had a party, and let's say you around people that you've been around before. Let's say women, used to dealing with Tory in a single light, and it's not known that there's a relationship between him and Megan because they haven't made it public. Women and the interaction, and he might just got a way about him. When you're 25, 26, you might not be able to turn off that, flirtatious way of being. And it's not established to the world that y'all together. So it could be a thing where as though, she, they didn't want it to be known. It seemed to be said that she didn't want it to be known. But now we somewhere where there's women at, and you not claiming me. So I'm having a good time. Now you and your feelings about it.
These things will all be de-escalated quickly without the use of drug, alcohol, and weapons. Right? I was listening to Joe and them podcast, and it was like, I never want to be in a place where I feel like I got to have the toaster on me, and I'm chilling. Right? It's just all a bad situation, right? If you shoot somebody in a car, you literally could have shot them in their head. Right? Fuck a foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did it get that bad? Did he pull out the burner, threaten her? She grabbed it, had it down. He squeezed the trigger twice and shoot in her foot. That's just a lot going on. It's the whole thing is fucking corny to me. I hate these new kids. All these motherfuckers. I listened to Hove today, and it reaffirmed how much I hate these motherfuckers. I hate them all. This shit is insane. And I love Chicks Tape 5. It's probably one of my favorite projects in the past 12 months. But this shit is insane. We'll never know the truth because she protecting them.
So y'all don't think she Stallion kicked this nigga in the chest?
Wait a minute.
I do. I truly do.
It's gonna be another week.
I think she whipped his ass.
might need
Y'all
juice.
glossing over my shit again, and it's gonna come back
need-
next week, and they gonna have 2 footprints, 2 hoof prints in this nigga chest.
I might need juice for this one.
They gonna
Am
do
I-
an MRI. They gonna do an MRI and see the 2 hoof prints in this nigga chest.
He on the way.
Am I the only one to think that I feel like Meg into like going to Tory Lanez was a little bit of a reach down for her. I think she need to know her value.
Nigga is a reach down. It's 7 inches.
Oh, okay.
7 inches.
Physically,
Okay.
physically and literally.
No, I'm,
Like, physically.
you know what I'm saying? Like musically, I get it. I would get hanging with Tory Lanez for music, but I don't get you being Meg Thee Stallion fucking with Tory Lanez like that. Maybe I'm crazy.
But cool. That's why
Tory's
they
a
were
bigger
saying.
artist. What are we talking about?
But no, that's
I'm
why
talking
I don't know about that
I'm
one.
talking
I don't know.
about-
Are you
about
fucking insane?
Hold on.
Are you
Who's the
serious?
big- Who's the big
Listen,
Are you
artist?
fucking
Hey.
insane?
Hey,
Hold
Tory
on.
Lanez a bigger artist than
Hey.
Megan
By
Thee
far, it's not even
Hell,
close.
Yes. Yes.
It's not even
Yes.
close.
Yes.
It's not close.
I'm
Yes.
talking about the type of dudes that she could
Okay, all right, got it. Yeah, all right. Now,
Strictly,
no,
I'm talking about.
No.
When I say
But-
know your worth, I'm talking about the type of niggas she could pull. I'm just
But-
like
okay.
not even.
But cool. That's why they were saying it was being said somewhere. I can't remember where I heard that she didn't want the world to know that she was fucking with the boy.
Damn, man,
that don't really that's more about her insecurities than his.
God damn, man.
Seem like y'all talking about the shit I needed to come in on anyway.
We was
Hey,
waiting on you, bro.
You waiting on-
We was waiting
Nigga
on
said
you,
that-
that
bro.
would have
Nigga
sounded
said I
like.
need juice and
Hey,
this shit say,
Flush.
Hey, you know, I don't like to talk about Houston business without you, bro.
Bro,
Hey man,
yo
first
screamed
off,
at
let
you
me-
like Stephen A. did Max.
No,
the other day,
listen.
bro.
First of all, hold on. Can we adjust that real quick? Hold on. Let me adjust that real quick.
Yo,
As
put you
far-
in that
as
Max
far-
Kellerman.
And Juice, I'm glad
Kellerman
you're here,
bag.
Juice. As far as I believe that
You
Megan Thee
also like
Stallion-
Lil Baby, so nobody gives a fuck.
Hey,
You're the
stop.
qualifier.
I like Lil Baby
He
too.
wasn't missing
I
the
like
butt.
Lil
We'll
Baby.
say
Nobody
that.
try to give fuck.
You're the only one missing the butt.
qualified. I'm not
Listen,
Hey, bro.
nobody.
Listen, I
Rich
feel like
Gannon out this motherfucker every Monday.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Fuck
That was
outta here.
unfair.
Are you
Hey,
done?
Neat,
Bro.
I got you on this. That was
Hold on,
unfair.
hold on.
I think
Hold on, hold on,
fair to you,
I think it's
Neat.
even. I think it's
Hold on,
even.
hold on.
for
Listen,
real.
No, it's nowhere near
Listen,
even.
no, listen. He's a better artist than her by far. As far as art, he's a better artist than her. I feel
She's
like her
popping,
name
though.
ring more bells than his name do, and as far as like crossover and all
You're
that.
insane. If you
I
As a
believe that.
I
rapper,
don't-
she
You're
popping.
no,
insane.
you're not. That's nowhere near. You can go worldwide, and they're gonna know Tory Lanez. Meg,
No,
just
no.
got
But
it.
right now, listen. Right
Megan
now,
is hot
my
right now,
Meg,
bro.
Meg is hot.
What
That's
are you
exactly.
talking about?
gotta
He
song with
literally
Beyonce,
had
dog.
quarantine radio, goddamn
I
popping,
understand
and
that.
went motherfucking independent and took it from off Instagram to YouTube. What are you talking about? He's a
people-
bigger artist.
You tripping.
Hey, listen.
That's the guy who don't pay attention to nothing. You don't know what's going on.
Why don't you think
No,
I don't
no,
pay
no, no.
attention enough? How
No,
many
no,
no.
How many singles does Meg Thee Stallion have? I'll wait.
Max? How many singles does he have, Max? Huh?
Yo, don't pump him up, yo.
How many?
I'm saying it-
How
I'm
many?
not saying
How
I'm
many?
about
That's a
to say-
question. That's a
I'm not saying
question.
I'm about to
That's
sing.
a question.
I don't know how
Answer
That's
the
the
question,
question.
Max.
Answer the
Max,
question.
answer the question.
I don't know how many singles she has.
Not
What I'm
more
saying
than
fucking
is-
wrong. Max.
Not more than fucking Tory Lanez. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
you can
that.
have singles.
She got-
he don't got no.
she got
He don't got no. He don't got Beyonce on nothing. Like, stop
Get
playing,
the
bro.
fuck out of here! What?
That's a fact, though.
Okay,
Know it
listen,
is. I know it is.
Is
listen.
that the qualification for
Megan
having?
Megan right now.
listen,
Listen,
absolutely.
Megan
That's like
right now.
Right.
Megan
No,
right now.
Beyonce not on
is-
everybody's shit, though. What are you talking
That's
about?
No,
that's
she
like
not.
putting Lil Wayne back in the day on every album, or T-Pain on your hook.
No, it's
And
not.
then
No,
that's
it's
wow.
not.
Exactly
No,
what
it's
I'm
not.
saying.
Jay,
No, it's
That's
not.
all right.
That's
All right.
exactly
We
what
We
you're
get
saying
out
right
of
now.
hand.
Hey,
We
yo,
get out of
nigga,
hand.
Somebody go bring
Hand.
some in that nigga
Settle
house.
down.
dude.
Let's,
Somebody go
hey,
bring some in that nigga house. dude.
We're not finna do that. Hey,
Somebody
hey.
go.
Jay Johnson. We're not gonna do that.
Hey,
We're not finna
listen,
do
no,
that tonight.
listen, Juice, this is what he's
Oh.
saying though. He's saying to have a banging track right now, put
No.
Beyonce on it, and you gonna be top notch.
No,
What
what
I'm
he's
saying
saying
to
is this. What
To
he's
get
what he's saying is this.
Beyonce.
What he's
To
saying
get
is this.
Beyonce.
No,
Her
only,
clout-
the
listen,
reason
her
the reason
social-
Beyonce got on there is because
Right.
it's a Texas thing. That's the
No,
only reason
bro.
Beyonce got on her track. Now back
Well,
in
get
the
on
day,
my track,
now-
Beyonce.
Now,
I
back
need
in the
it.
day, back
Nah,
in the
I'm
day, right? Back in the day, let's go back 10 years, right? You wanted your joint to be number one. What did you do? Hey, Lil Wayne, Give me a verse.
No,
Hey,
Beyonce
T-Pain.
needed her,
Hey,
bro.
T-Pain.
Are you
Beyonce
putting?
needed her.
Hold on. Are
Listen.
you putting Beyonce and T-Pain and Lil Wayne in the same category?
As you are right now, yes. If
No,
you go back 10
I'm
years,
not.
yes.
Dog.
If you
She still
go back
dog,
10 years, 10
my
years,
nigga,
you
do
couldn't
you
go
see-
nowhere without T-Pain.
She about to drop a Disney whole situation, dog. What the fuck is you talking about?
Who?
Beyonce, the line, the
Who
black.
gives a fuck?
Listen, dog. Beyonce major, dog. Y'all
What
niggas
you
better act like y'all know
talking
what's
about,
going on.
yo?
Hey, hold on.
So hold on.
Are you talking about the Marvel shit?
So you're with him? No, I ain't talking about the Marvel shit.
Y'all
The
tripping,
line,
bro.
what's it called?
Are we
Black
good?
is king. Black is king.
Black is King shit. It's about
It's
to be
that type of
major.
night.
Nigga, that shit-
Once again,
nigga-
bro, not paying attention. You got
that
your
shit
fucking
can-
phone, you know what's going
Hey,
on.
Oh,
Hey, Neek.
shit got real.
As quick as that shit started, that shit can end. Just because they
Listen,
say,
dog.
"Oh, we gonna put that out there," and that shit can
But
end real
listen,
quick.
you compare
Yeah, that's
you,
Beyonce though, dog.
Dog,
Y'all
you
talking-
can't compare
y'all
Beyonce
tripping.
to no Lil Wayne and no fucking T-Pain, dog.
She's
You
a
done lost
fucking
your mind.
megastar.
I'm not listen. I don't even listen to Beyonce albums, but I know enough to know.
Can we
you don't
stop
do no shit
acting
like
like?
that.
Can we stop? Can we please stop acting like Beyonce is not the biggest star in the universe, bro? She is, bro. That's not
Absolutely.
normal. It's
Yeah,
like
that's why-
this. It's like
like,
it's
I
like
get
getting
it.
Michael
she dropped
Jackson
tomorrow.
on some
It's
shit.
over, dog.
Yeah,
She
it's
she
a
dropped.
wrap.
Then she just dropped one day? Did she do that before? And did
She ready
numbers?
dropped. She ready dropped.
She
this
did
shit
it 3 times
Thursday.
already, honey.
Alrighty
Bro.
then. Fucking Lil
That's-
Wayne can't do that.
Yes, he can.
What is
and
you
he
talking
does.
about?
No, he
What do you
can't.
think,
He
Listen
did-
to it.
He
What are
did.
y'all
Listen to
talking
it.
about? He
Nobody
did
listen.
drop it and tell nobody. What are y'all
Yeah,
talking
nobody
about?
listen.
Ain't
That
nobody
was-
listen.
But nobody really
Nobody
listened
listen.
to
What
it.
you talking about?
That's
Nobody
not,
listened.
that's
Yo,
now,
dog.
now y'all moving the goalposts.
No,
y'all
we
said,
not. No,
y'all
we
said
not.
can
No,
he
we not.
drop and not tell nobody? And I said yes.
She
Then
can
y'all
drop
said
it. No.
I didn't say that
What
Lil
he
Wayne
meant-
was a bigger
what he-
artist than Beyonce.
Nigga,
Listen,
I don't know what
what-
y'all. I'm
You
not
with
talking to
Thank
you.
you.
I'm not
Thank you.
talking to
Good.
you. I'm not even
That is,
addressing
nigga.
you. I'm not even
Max.
looking at you.
Dog, look at
You
your
know what I'm
phone,
saying?
dog. You know
With that
what
whack
the
ass
fuck
motherfucking purple shirt on, yo. Fuck out of here.
Can we get back to? Can we
That
get back
motherfucking
to?
dude, that shit doo brown right
All right,
now,
look,
yo.
look,
Go
look,
ahead,
look.
Juice. I'm listening to you.
Let's get-
you
let-
right
let-
here in the center,
Let's
Juice.
get back. Fuck out.
See
What
you
you
started,
saying,
JB?
Juice?
Let's
You
get
little
back to
earlobe-
the lecture.
You little
What you-
earlobe having motherfucker.
I'm
Let's get back to the
listening
lecture at hand. Let's get back to the lecture at hand. All right.
Yo,
Let's talk
almost
about this
passed out.
Megan Thee Stallion. Let's talk about this Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez situation.
Let's go back before I fuck Rel up.
Okay, so I want to say this. I want to say
Say
this.
my name, yo. You fucking annoying. Go ahead, Juice.
I don't give a fuck about your annoyance, nigga.
Okay, I want to go back to what was being talked about as far as like. I want to
Save him.
Oh,
I want to
Juice,
get.
Juice,
Let him
I want to get
fucking talk.
clarification.
God damn.
Juice, I'll brief
Shut
you.
the fuck up.
I want to get
your phone?
clarification. I want to get clarification.
Juice, I'm
Were
gonna
we
brief you.
talking about? Were we talking about why Megan would be with Tory or something like that? Like what we
If she
talking about?
hit him, we're talking about if she hit him.
I said
Right.
I said right before you came on, I said I need Juice for this one, and that's what I said. You know, like why Megan need to know her worth, and why was she messing with Tory? And we talked a bit about like hitting him, you know, and why he pulled out a gun. We thought that was whack as shit.
I can tell you
No.
why. I'm gonna tell you why. I got a plot twist. I have a plot twist. Okay.
All right,
Juice,
here we
is
go.
your, hey, Juice, before you put yours out, I just want to ask: is your plot twist similar to mine? Because I
It
think
could be. It could be.
I think she stallion kicked him in his chest.
Nah, this is what I think.
And-
Okay, look.
all right,
This is
go
what I'm
ahead.
saying.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. Check this out. I gotta talk the talk. Megan isn't really new to this world, to be honest. Let's be real. You own, but a nigga take you to a party. Nigga took you to the party of the party. You know, stars there. So a nigga really fucking with you. But for you to get out of pocket with this nigga in a situation like that, I mean, you really care about this nigga. So 9 times out of 10, maybe homie is 4'2", but he probably put that dick in her and made it feel like he was 6 feet. So when he went out and did whatever little situation he got into, whatever, that's her fault for getting sprung and getting mad and trying to fight on this nigga at a fucking party. I think that's what probably happened. Just because she's a stallion, just because she's, you know what I'm saying, rich, just because she can rap don't mean she don't need no guidance. Because she gonna need guidance. She's a woman. She needs some fucking guidance. And that's the nigga in her world that can guide her. He's on. He's got money. He doing shit. He probably fucked the shit out of her too. And no matter what level you motherfucking women get on, y'all all are prone to act the goddamn fool. So she went in there, act the goddamn fool, beat this dude up. He shouldn't have shot her. I ain't even finna talk about that. But I'll tell you this. He should have bit her on the titty. He could have bit her on some. He could have bit her on the arm, and he would have. He should have done whatever he needed to do.
This shit ain't nothing but the 2020 version of Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Dog.
That's all it is.
But it's a little different because I'm gonna go back to
way
Jordan.
worse.
Hey, I'm gonna go talk to Jordan.
Shot her.
Jordan. With Jordan.
Chris Brown was like,
she 5'11" with thick ass. She thick 5'11", and he's 5'3". She was digging in that nigga's ass, bro. He probably really didn't have a choice. He was fearing for his life, bro. I bet you he was, because
you better take his ass back to Canada.
Yo, not even that. You got to take into consideration that is her homegirl in the car, the driver in the car. So not just them. So that embarrassment is even more enhanced.
And I want to say this too. Megan, you got to stop. Look, it's not your fault. You need to, Boy Drew Music, follow me, inbox me. Let's talk about this. You know what I'm saying? I can get, you know what I'm saying? You want a real nigga, come fuck with the charm guy. That's what you need. That's all I got.
I love that shit.
Is this something to be said for you being with a woman and she feel like she got to bring her friend along?
I mean, I don't
and
give
you
a
by
fuck
yourself.
She bring her friend. So she can bring her friend.
Not in that situation, because no woman in the music business is going to travel by herself. She's going to bring a manager. She's going to bring a friend. She's going to bring, makeup artists. It don't matter who you are.
No. We talking about going to a party, not going to.
Oh, like to bring it. Oh, like so you just bring.
They was at a party, bro. They was at a party. So if you,
but I'm saying, but no woman.
Pool party. They live a pool
right.
party.
If you my boo,
party in L.A. She's from Houston. I suspect and expect her to be out in L.A. with somebody. Not by herself.
One of her friends.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
100%.
And her homegirl was instigating that
she
shit.
wasn't home.
Bitch, did you see that? Bitch, did you see how the fuck he was looking at motherfucking Kylie? I bet you she was on that shit too.
Is there a spectrum?
I guarantee you drugs and alcohol was involved.
It's LA.
Is there a narrative, like a rumor narrative around like what happened or what she was mad at something specific or?
I think the rumor is she was mad at he was flirting. I guess he was flirting with women. Maybe there was indications that some chicks was on him. Maybe Megan took that as being disrespectful.
But you can't when y'all not letting people know that's what y'all is.
Yeah, I mean, it don't matter anyway. He should be able to do what the fuck he want to do.
You're in the entertainment business. How many years did entertainers go without saying, "Oh, I'm married"? You know what I'm saying? Montel Jordan went years without saying he got married.
All right, but bro, when you don't do that,
women on him.
You're right. When you don't do that, then you leave yourself. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people don't care about none of that anyway. But when it's not, and then she's there, it's not even like Montel Jordan was with his wife and he was at a party and, you know what I'm saying? Y'all two famous people, they know y'all hang out, but they don't think y'all together. So if establish it, make it known. Like you can't get mad at something if you're not letting it be known that y'all are a couple. You know what I'm saying? You can't get in your feelings about something. Oh, he had a party and chicks is in his face. You don't nobody know you're a couple. Now, if they know you a couple and they in his face, then be in your feelings about it.
But it's up to him. You got to show her respect though. Like he can't.
It is. But you just dropped the tape. You just not saying you dropped the tape, but anyway, niggas is going to be
being respectful to chicks we dating for 3 months. What the fuck are we on though?
niggas is going to be in your face, right? If we're all together,
just dropped it down.
If we're all together right now, right, and we're in LA, and Mag walks in the room, what nigga in this podcast ain't gonna run up to me like, "Oh, what's up, Mag? Let me holler at you." I don't give a fuck who with him.
Don't say that on here.
I ain't gonna run her, but listen, I don't give a fuck.
Dry snitch and shit you on, boy.
I'm gonna snitch on myself. Let me say this.
I'm up there.
My wife know this. My wife
said it's too early in the pod for that.
If Megan walks to me trying to give me some pussy,
you better plead the fifth.
If Megan's walking up to me trying to give me some pussy, I'm gonna take it. And it's no, I mean, what do you want me to do in a situation like that? If she gonna try to give me some, I ain't gonna just rush her though. But let's go back to this. 3 months. I'm with you for 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I can't look at a bitch. I can't even smile and flirt with her. I don't even know you like that.
Right? You can't play it off.
See, that's me. Look,
play it off and not be mad. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, he don't look.
And
see,
she probably the one. And the thing is, she probably the one who don't want it to be known. So you can't not want it to be. That's your cake and eating it too. You don't want it to be known, but then you want the respect of a woman or a girlfriend or whatever term you want to use as far as your situation.
But we gotta. Okay, here's the problem. Can I tell you why this shit is going on? We gotta change the standard. We gotta change the standard. Just because you're my girlfriend, you don't own me. You're my girlfriend. I'm dating you. I've got eyes, bitch. If I want to look somewhere, I can. It's a fat ass. Anybody would look at it. You're my girlfriend. I don't pay. That's it. Like, we fuck.
Take that a level higher. Take that a level higher. You can take that shit a level higher.
Hold on, listen on. Depending on what the relationship is. Now, if you're my girl, you stay with me. Okay. But even if you stay with me, I'm going to let you know. I look at other women. That's what I be doing. So in this case, we know they ain't been together like that. I can look. I can even go fuck. Okay, let me take a step further. I can go fuck too. I could look at her and call her later and fuck her. It does not give you the right to hit me, to harm me, to scratch my things up. I can go
to gasoline your Cherokee.
Y'all seen that video?
What?
Oh yes. Well, I was gonna bring that up.
Crazy.
I was gonna bring
what
that
video?
up.
With a chick outside.
Dog, listen to this. Yeah, this psychotic whore. Hey, let me tell you, this psychotic sleazy slut.
Hey,
let me tell you what she does.
With this nigga, man.
Listen, first off, let me tell this dumb bitch something. She didn't think about this because she looked at Waiting to Exhale. And you fucking
it's a movie.
Listen, it's a movie. It's hot and it's in the summertime. You poured the gasoline in the car, gas expands fumes coming off of that shit too, and it's goddamn gas, and you threw some matches, and that's what the fuck happened to your dumb fucking watching Waiting to Exhale or any other I Hate Men movie ad. That's what you did.
Yo, she had a barbecue lighter, yo. It was even worse than the match.
All I could think is when that happened, I was like, but science? Nothing? Like none of that.
Yo.
None of that.
Even in the movies.
I've been waiting all week to say this. It's short for gas. Fucking think this shit out. It was literally gas, but it was gas.
She stuck her head. She stuck her head in that bitch like, I'm gonna set this nigga shit.
That's what I put on there. I said, he's still with the other broad. He about to get a new car. You about to go to jail.
Right.
You don't go to the hospital first. Fuck
hey, what Dave Chappelle say when keeping it real goes wrong?
She wasn't keeping it real.
No, she was keeping it goofy.
All the motherfucker was doing, because we'd have been in the house and he found like, yo, come look at this shit right here. And we'd have had 2 different angles with both of our phones. Bitch, you can't get away with no crime, yo. You can't crime. You get away with it.
That crazy bitch outside again.
I'd have uploaded that shit to the app, the insurance app before.
Right.
They so fucking stupid.
But you supposed to have the line. You supposed to have like the line and go away from the car, gasoline, and then you light it kind of far away. They kind of do the low.
But look, you know what the
She did it in an apartment complex. Everybody, it's like
everybody seen it. Everybody seen it.
She wanted
you know how
to
nosy
see it.
people
She wanted
is.
niggas to see it.
You know how nosy people is.
She wanted niggas to see it.
Y'all know why this is happening, right? Do y'all know why?
Why?
What?
They need to be paired up. I keep trying. Listen, this is the Prophetic Podcast, and I'm gonna keep telling you with the issue. I'm being serious now. Because that bitch thinks her worth is so much more than the next woman that the next woman don't deserve the nigga she thinks she should have. Why
you want to know what's funny? Y'all want to know what's funny? My wife said, I didn't even know gas would do that.
And Hey, Jordan, no disrespect. I don't think any woman knows that.
No, I don't think none of them do.
It's 2020. You could Google or YouTube.
They don't think.
She was like, she said, babe, why it blow up like that? I said, because it's gasoline, baby.
Bro, it's like rockets. It's not rocket science.
She haven't seen a grill lit. You ever seen a grill lit? Like,
yeah, but they don't think like that, man. I'm telling you, it's when that emotion kicking.
Because all you see is red. All she sees is red.
When that emotion kicking.
Yo, she lucky that gas can wasn't a few inches closer to her. Because that shit blew up in a different way.
Yo, I thought she was dead. When I first that bitch was fucking like this.
Yo, I'm surprised she wasn't concussed, yo.
She is.
Oh, when I seen her mugshot. She had one lash.
Oh yeah. Where the mugshot at, Jay? You gotta share that.
Oh, the mugshot out there, yo.
Yeah. Put that shit on the screen, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
but she ain't got no eyebrows, right? Ain't it light right here?
He needed to choose better.
It's like white right here.
Yeah, he cool. He fucked up like 10 steps ago.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, but can we be real? They're all one bitch away from doing that. Like,
you're right.
They're all one bitch away from losing it. For what?
Right.
Like, obviously there's a reason I fucked this other bitch and not you. Like, did you ever think about that? Did you ever think that there was something wrong? No. So what do? I'm
gonna burn everything up.
There's some evil witches out there that are looking at that shit and saying, "Oh, what did he do?" And like, no, you can't commit violence. You cannot commit.
Oh shit.
Yo,
dog, he did it.
You can tell she one of them. You can look at her eyes.
God damn,
look at her, dog.
Hey yo, but hold on, hey Juice, and I feel all that, but it's men too. Like John was just talking about before you came on. Like, I can't understand it, but for him to get in that bag, whereas though he pulled a gun out and shoot her, it's a woman thing, and it's men out here that they emotions are so tied up that they just.
But he was getting worked. No, wait a minute. Now let me say this. Can I say this? Hold on.
Stallion
now listen. I understand what you're saying, but let's be honest. This is still the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, if true, is still another act of a woman committing violence against someone. How should she then be dealt with? Especially if she's 5'11". And dog, we've all had to tussle a little bit.
It's some motherfuckers 5'2" that get.
Hey yo,
that is a trip on some.
Hey yo,
we've all had to tussle.
But no, listen, you gotta do that.
No, listen, no. Black women are so aggressive with us. At some point, we all had to tussle with a black woman because she was on some shit. Like, bro, I like thick stallion type bitches, so I gotta be on point. Because if she want to go off, like,
you gotta listen. No, you gotta know the warning signs. You gotta know the warning signs. She will give you signs.
Ain't no warning signs. She gonna be, what's up, nigga?
It is. It's certain shit.
Juice is kind of right about that. We all been in some shit, and I don't even know that to be collectively true, but I just know it to be a fact from a number standpoint. That's one thing. But the other thing, I think Jordan might be right. How the fuck you get shot in both feet?
I'm telling you, dog. Stallion kicked the shit out of his ass.
Like with 2 feet like that.
She was in cool. Okay.
I'm about to say, she was leaned back.
If they dusted the bottom of her feet, if
it's the bottom of her feet
with the fingerprint shit.
If it's the bottom of her feet,
it be.
She got the chicks tape tattoo fucking outlined on her feet.
And it's gonna come out.
She Bill kicked that nigga in his chest.
Now, can we say something? Can we say something? Now, she got, this is true.
That shit
she got on Twitter and talked about the protection of black women. Why are we saying that shit?
We don't know if for facts yet. But I mean, this has been.
Hey, look, if this is true, we can't keep screaming the protection of black women, knowing that we don't want to speak on the, you know what I'm saying, the
bitch ass nigga.
Dog, but listen, that goes back to. Let's go back. Y'all want to have this conversation? Let's go back. Let's go back to Ray Rice. And I'm not real talk. She was.
Do we have to go back?
No, I'm just saying.
What you saying?
Yeah.
she was hitting him, and he reacted to it, and that's how that happened.
But he knocked her.
Yeah,
fuck
but
out.
you still supposed to.
No. She hit her head on the. She hit her head on the. Right.
Nah,
but what I'm
bro,
saying,
that motherfucking overhand smack tightened her up.
That
real proper, like.
But
that ain't cool.
Hold on. But what we talking about is
225 pocket rocket.
Yeah,
right. But
like
hold
me.
on. We was talking about the attack aspect of it though. She was hitting him before that. I'm not okay.
Yeah, but it
yeah.
wasn't nothing he couldn't handle. He gets hit on the field by guys way bigger than that. We're
I'm
talking
so
about
speaking from it.
So
like
are we saying
Tory
okay? So
Lanez.
we're saying because Tory's that small, we're justifying.
He was getting beat the fuck up.
Nah, he was getting beat up. He reacted. I'm not justifying that shit. When I'm speaking,
Yeah.
so I'm
Listen, regardless of whatever, 5'2", 125 pounds, you still walk
He
away.
able to handle her.
Yeah, you supposed to walk away.
How about this?
Speaking from
Can I take
experience,
it
you're
there?
supposed to walk
Regardless of
away.
whatever, right? Regardless
Do we
of
want
his
equal rights or
side
not?
her side.
What's equal
Always.
rights? What's equal rights? Let's talk about that. Because if we're going to talk equal rights, let's talk about it. Now, women are talking about equal rights. They want equal pay. Well, you going to get these equal hands if you fucking trying to fight me. And that's just what's up. Because, bro, it's
there's
true.
no such thing. There's no such thing as equal in this country.
Juice, you gotta walk away.
Listen.
Juice.
No. Listen.
This man Juice said get equal hands.
Listen, I term God. I'm a thinker. I'm gonna get you up here because I'm gonna dismiss you. You do something crazy, you're gone.
Right.
You fuck my money up. You fuck up my family. Bitch, you out of here. I'll call the cops on you before you call the cops on me. Now, here's the deal. But we're dealing with testosterone-driven creatures in a man.
Yeah.
So as a woman, if I'm pressing you, if your masculinity or your manhood is on the line, which it is worth dying for, I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm attacking you. It is a natural reaction. It's a natural reaction for a nigga to act upon a thing that's becoming an aggressor. So what are we really talking about here? We're saying, hey, stay in your fucking zone. You don't like it, get the fuck on. All that you want to put your hands on a man shit, or you got a point to prove, sis, you could end up getting your motherfucking ass killed. That's what we're saying. You can't approach a man. Didn't nobody teach you motherfucking bitches nothing when y'all was growing up? You don't fucking touch on no fucking man like that. Just as a man should not hit you, a man should never put his hands on. He should never have a reason to. But if a woman is coming at you with a knife or a gun, or man, I don't know, trying to blow your fucking Jeep up.
That's something different.
Let me get in there.
No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna let you blow the Jeep up. Anything that's fictitious, you can go ahead because I can replace that. Now you coming at me for my life, this is a different story. Go ahead.
So when Jordan said you should walk away, Juice, he's right in the sense that an elevated Juice would walk away. Would walk away. Excuse me. And by Juice, meaning all of us, you, women, and all of us, the younger version of us, right? The problem is, and the way I teach my daughter, who the fuck is the dude on the other end of the U? I don't know them niggas. I don't know the house he was raised in, and none of that. You better not put your hand on the nigga because he might hit you back. I don't give a fuck what your crown is on your head. Sister, I don't give a fuck how smooth your melanin is. Daughter, don't hit the nigga.
Yeah, I told Jordan that last year.
You out of there. You don't even belong there. You choose, as a matter of fact. You understand? That's the protection of black women we talking about.
Yeah. I told Jordan that shit last year.
Don't put your hands on no man. Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Call me.
What he
Call
say.
me for
I
the
don't
word.
care what he say to you. Because end of the day, like I've been in situations where though, like I was talking as a woman in my life from a long time ago, and I called the brother like, listen, dog, like listen, your sister, we about to have a situation, and if you got to come see me about that, I can dig it. But we about to have a situation, and it's gonna be like end of the day. I'm talking about whereas though I left. We had an argument. I left. She followed me. Walk behind. I'm talking about like follow me blocks and blocks. Threw a cell phone at my head and everything. I called man, listen, dog. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to get myself out the situation. She is following me. If something happened, I totally understand if you gotta come holler at me about it. But I did all I could do as far as the situation because she's following me now. I'm talking about I've left the club and walked, and she followed me for miles, at least 2 miles. Followed me. You know what I mean? Like you can give me, the world we live in. A cop pull up and see that, I could die today. I could have died then over that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when we have let's talk about a real issue here. We got to start talking about the value that is placed on Black men, the value that we establish. It's just not there. And it's so evident in how we deal with situations like that. It's like there's no fear, there's no care, there's no mindfulness or thinking of consequences when doing things in the heat of passion. But I think it's deeper than that. You know, it's value on him, it's value in themselves. It's our whole relationship dynamic is all fucked up. The fact that we feel that everything needs to be dealt with violently or everything has to, instead of a motherfucker just saying, hey, you know what, this is toxic for me, I'm going to leave it alone because it's going to only continue to put me in harm's way. I've had a baby with this nigga. He's already showed me that he's not a good dad. I'm not going to keep having babies with this nigga. Hey, this nigga, right? He says he's going to take care of me, but he hadn't yet. So since he hadn't yet, or he hasn't shown me that he has a job or a way to take care of himself, or just care for himself in general and put himself on, I don't even know if I'm gonna give him no pussy. Because
it be boys that got the job, got you the house, and want control of you in that aspect too.
But that's what she want anyway. Listen, let me tell you something. There's women out here. It's women out here, bro. They'll talk that shit. They'll say all that crap, I'm getting him mistreated. And they'll go right back to the fucking house that they left. Why? It's provision. Until they find something better, they're going to stay in the house in the car, nigga, with the money. Yeah. And that ain't no control. They saying, yeah, because he's not going to let you do what the fuck you want to do. You're going to clean this motherfucking house up. You're going to be a fucking parent. You're going to do some shit.
I ain't even talking about that. Story. Like, what's that Tyler Perry joint when,
man, that's
I'm just saying, but it's realistic, bro. It's
Tyler
realistic.
Perry.
So you don't think it's
nothing realistic about Tyler Perry?
So you know, hold on.
Nothing.
So you don't think it's guys? Hold on.
Fuck no. That shit's a bunch of.
I want to hear his explanation.
I want to hear this shit too. Like I'm gonna
listen. So you don't think it's men who go buy the big house and break and take you away from your folks and have you buy you whatever you want, but then you're not supposed to move and not supposed to do anything.
Like, no, he don't exist.
Hold on. You talking about Diary?
What's the name? One of them. Hold on.
Diary.
They said Coogee Rap was like that. What's the name? Said Coogee Rap was like that. It's people out there, it's men out there like that, bro. What do you think? What do you mean? There ain't no niggas out here that doing it at the same time.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's a bullshit story women sell, and I'll let you know what I mean.
So
he's trying to tell you what he mean. Damn, let him go.
Let me tell you what I mean by that. When a woman wants to leave you and change things, bro, she's going to do it. If she's there going through shit and struggling, it's because she's trying to change the situation. Once she realizes that shit ain't going nowhere, that's when you gonna start finding shit out. But until then, she'll take a black eye. She'll take a bunch of shit because she's trying to change that situation. Unless this nigga get locked up, dog, unless this nigga getting locked up for kidnapping, she's a fucking lie. She will go to the beauty shop. She'll get on the phone with her mom and talk about how she's so trapped and this nigga's so terrible. Nigga, he gotta go to work. You could have escaped out the front door. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a bullshit lie that they sell. Why? Because this is what they survive off of, dog. Sympathy and empathy. That's all they say. That's how you can have a woman who's had 3 to 4 different baby daddies. They all ain't shit. And we don't ever say, hey, bitch, you make bad choices. We say, hey, those niggas are trash. That don't really add up. That doesn't add up at all. I think this bitch makes terrible choices, and she's not really, she should stop. So this is all I'm saying is at the end of the day, dog, that Tyler Perry shit is some fucking bullshit. It's some fucking shit that they want to fucking see. But dog, if the front door don't got burglar bars and they can unlock it and walk out, and if they can call an Uber, she's a fucking lie.
Oh, dang.
She's a liar. You're not trapped. You're trapped in yourself. You don't want to leave because you think this nigga gonna change. He not. And here's another one, ladies.
Dating my wife. When I was dating my wife, and I lied to her early. It was all bad. When I started telling her the truth about dating multiple women, she outlasted them all and became my wife. She would tell you that to herself. There's a lot of truth in what you said, Juice.
All right, so Rel, your man Kanye West, he done came out and what?
Kanye, man. Damn.
Yeah, man. I don't know, but Kanye got a lot to say, got a lot going on. But the meat was sticks out.
42 Doug and Lil Baby need a Kanye beat. That's what the fuck I think.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
That shit will be so fucking trash. All three of them, that's trash.
Why
Baby said,
trash.
Baby said, anybody tell me Ye wanted to work with me. Why ain't
trash.
the message?
First of all,
that shit is like the New York. That shit is like the New York Jets. Trash.
All that shit is trash. When the last time Ye made a good beat though? Yo, chill, Jay. Come on, you ain't gotta bring my team. It's been a rough weekend.
Yeah. So.
What about Ye?
Yeah.
Yo, when the last time Ye did a beat though, bro?
A thorough beat? Is he doing his own beats? But
no.
When I look at this situation, right? The one who really be making out of this whole shit is Kim Kardashian, dog. Like Kim Kardashian be looking like she's had besides her doing the lawyer thing, being married to him has like changed her whole outlook. So whenever she decides,
why do you think it's her and not him?
That changed her outlook, how she looks
on anything. So let's talk about Kim. So I hate that Kim gets the bad rap, right?
No, I'm saying she's getting a good rap.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People think they're the Antichrist. Let's see. We all be fucking for free, and she didn't build a multi-billion-dollar empire off of doing something that we did for free. She's probably the smartest woman on the planet. Her and her mother, actually. In all actuality, right? So
don't mean they're not witches, bruh.
She watched her husband spaz. Right? So it's funny that we talk about Kanye, but again, every time we talk about Kanye is trying to sell us something. And when he's not trying to sell us something, nobody hears from Kanye. So all of this stuff is, oh yeah, this is never about, by the way, Donda coming on Friday. By the way, I'm doing this with Gap. By the way, this, by the way, that. And then you pop shit and apologize. This is the 5th time Kanye West has done this exact same thing. I stopped caring 3 times ago. So nobody can say, Rel, your man, Kanye West. I didn't give a fuck until Jordan brought it up. Kim Kardashian said, I'm going to go to law school. She's already an Esquire. Her father's a fucking lawyer, so that's not far-fetched, right? They've already been rich. So why do they get the bad rap for people who have been psycho around it? No, Kanye was already psycho before he got there. So
right, no. But what I'm saying is her being with him has turned her to the good guy. She's made, like, when this breakup happens,
yeah,
I think it's going to happen.
I'm saying that she never was the bad guy in my eyes.
Right.
My
I mean, right.
That's
I mean, that's for whoever. That's for whoever's opinion. But
right. But that's my opinion about it.
Yeah, her support, how she looking with supporting him and the statement she putting out and shit. She looking like a saint, though. Like she looking like.
Hey, yeah. Like they make every white woman, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man.
When we was at, I ain't gonna lie, when we was young, we used to brag about if your gang could bring food to the house, if you know what I'm saying. And they used to get spaghetti. Somebody, your lady cook, your people you dealing with cook for the whole house. She put her whole family on with her cat. She ain't just get birthday cake for the house.
Nah, that's Big Chris. Big Chris, the one who started it.
But no, but Kim had the opportunity. Like she had to do what she did.
You look at them credits, Neve. All them shows.
No doubt.
The executive producer is Chris.
No, what it's like.
Jenner.
Well, it's like G Money bringing it's like G Money bringing crack to Nino.
Yeah, that's Dame Dash and Ho. That's
Yeah.
I think that's okay though. We gotta stop shaming women for that too. Like, I mean, pussy gonna get you paid. Pussy gonna get you paid. Nah, pussy gonna get you paid either way. It's either gonna get your house, it's gonna get your car. Pussy gonna get you something.
We doing
No,
the same thing to them as we do to
Not
black
everybody,
people, right?
Juice.
That's like,
Not
oh
everybody.
shit, whole successful. It must be the Illuminati, right? You know, we doing the same shit to them.
I can't believe you niggas. I can't believe you niggas. John Lewis just died.
What make them
John Lewis just died, and you niggers are on here.
Oh,
for Kim
whoa,
Kardashian.
God damn.
Nobody caping for them. But
Hey, we ain't caping for them.
You know, I used to live in the city with John Lewis, right? You know that, right?
Juice.
No. Let's back it up some. You know, I used to live in the city with John Lewis, right? You know, John Lewis' favorite restaurant was a restaurant I used to be the manager at, right? So ask me how many of the women did John Lewis.
Chill.
Oh, okay.
Don't mess up my man.
Then I'm a pause.
Don't do my man like that.
I'm gonna just let you know what the vibes is, and I don't have to.
Don't do my man John Lewis.
I'm gonna say less.
You know he partied with Martin, man.
Hey, for sure. Look, see, look.
Right, he partied with Martin.
They was wilding.
Shit, I had a dream too, goddamn.
All right, listen. Now look. That take me to a place.
Kanye West and the Donda album. Rest in peace, Donda West.
It was never an album. It wasn't done.
Oh God.
I'm just saying.
All right, listen.
I wasn't
that
even
take me to a place. So in the last.
I had something. One more thing.
Go ahead.
I will say, historically, Armenians are gypsies and witches. Look it up. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the Caucasus Mountains. Got
it. What make them witches? I said.
From the
like historically, like they.
I said, what make you call them witches? What makes them? Witches?
Hey, cool. They turned an Olympic athlete from a man to a woman.
No, he was always gay.
I'm gonna say.
He predict that before
He's not gay. He like women, don't he?
How did the Simpsons predict that before the Kardashians was popping?
Man, listen to me. Reggie Bush, the only person who ever had to turn in his Heisman Trophy. That's witchcraft.
I mean, Al Bundy and them predicted that. Al Bundy and them predicted that before. What's the name called? The neighbor Bruce Jenner on Al Bundy episode before the Kardashians, before O.J. Simpson ever was a trial. And you seen
true.
Audit.
True.
Listen, I'm not caping for them. I'm just saying it literally is put the devil on me. Shit. Like we do them. Right? You can't like weird people do aggregate with weird people. And my belief is that to be some kind of genius or famous, you got to have a little screw loose shit. That's why you get there, you got to have even kills. So them people, everybody had demons when they got with them women.
Yeah. What Reggie do wrong? Reggie ain't do nothing wrong, man. Ain't
nothing happened to Reggie.
Why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying what Reggie did wrong? Reggie goddamn. So let me back this up again. I lived in San Diego, California, when I seen Reggie Bush move from the project to motherfucking Spring Valley. I was there.
Pre-Kardashian.
This was pre-Kardashian.
This nigga Rel beat every fucking week.
It wasn't.
International Rel, that's my handle. International Rel, that's my handle. I was there.
I'm just saying, if he would have been able to keep that Heisman Trophy, he would never.
Nah,
you gonna get it back. You gonna get it back.
What do you want it back for? They already peed on and all that.
He shouldn't have pitched that ball back in the national fucking championship.
Yeah, he fucked that money.
That's where they out there with the witchcraft happened.
He fucked that money all the way.
I watched the shit the other day, like, ooh, that was dumb.
What was he thinking? Like, what was he thinking?
Yeah.
Wait, what was worse? Watching old sports? What was that?
Hey, it wasn't gonna matter, man. Vince
was that worse than the Chris Webber timeout?
Yes. They was about to win.
Yes.
Chris Webber was down. USC was up. They was about to win.
All right, now we talking about our leaders and their side situations, right? And what they do on the side. So I don't know, in the last 12 hours or so, y'all heard about Talib Kweli and Sarah J, the porno star?
So I heard that left Twitter. I saw Sarah J was trending, but I didn't dig too deep into it. What happened?
Now I don't know. Now listen, I don't know the facts of it.
Oh God damn it!
No. Somebody look it up real quick.
We gotta get that. We gotta get that in the.
You're supposed to put this in the goddamn group chat so we can have this together.
My bad.
You can't come with a partial story.
Hold up.
As a topic.
Hold on. I'm about to say.
Damn,
no. So what they saying is that he married and all that, but he fucking with the porn star chick, the white. And I guess the upsetting part, I guess, is the fact that She's white, I guess. And he be talking all that black power
I
stuff.
seen him
he
with a
fucked
white
all that
woman
money
at
up,
Foot
man.
Action years ago.
Fuck all that black power money up.
So can we? All right. So why Jordan looking it up? I got a question. Can you be a black leader and date outside of the race? Does that play a part in it?
You can. No, I mean, shit. You can fuck on them, but you can't marry them and have no goddamn kids with them. I don't think so. You gonna fuck on them. I don't. Hey, no offense to any white woman. I like nothing but black women. So, he fucked on her. I don't know exactly who she. You know what? I'd have fucked on her too. You know what? I take back what I just said.
I was about to say Juicy.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know
Look. No, Cap. I didn't have me some like me. I prefer black women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I won't fuck on. If you're fine and you like her,
who has it?
Well, you know,
I'm just looking the story up.
Who said me?
Me. I have it.
Too late.
But you can't be. Nah, you can't be no leader. You can't be no leader and like have families and shit with them. Nah, I don't think so.
Why though?
Why? Because that's counterproductive to what we're talking about. Our black woman needs healing. She needs a family. She needs her family healed. Why would you take that energy and put it somewhere else when we need it?
Because sometimes the black woman don't want to let you in.
Well, I ain't in need to get married like that.
That's you. You can't speak for everybody.
Yeah, that's
not for the whole culture.
Nah, if you're gonna be, look, I ain't hating. Look, bro, if you got what you got, you're doing what you do, fine. I'm just saying, but if you're gonna talk this black power shit, you can't do that. No,
I'm telling you. I know some brothers. I know some brothers married to white women, and the white women hold them down better than some black women hold their husbands down.
Yeah, but ain't no love like a black woman for a black man, though, bro. That black woman love is different, bro. I'm telling you.
Damn, I had a question.
Can we talk about some stuff in theory?
Okay.
My pro-blackness isn't surrounded by who I deal with romantically.
Okay.
That's all.
Like that's really a cop out, and that's why they grinding Talib up. Like, who gives a shit who you or sleeping with? Like, so what? You know what I mean? I think Childish is with a Caucasian woman.
So it's what they're saying. What they're saying is, you put your dick in her. You're not pro-black no more. Like,
I'm so confused by any of this.
No.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, I'm total opposite of this. Just because you put your dick in her, you marry her, or anything else, then no, that don't mean you still not pro-black. That means you found somebody that's gonna hold you down with your pro-blackness.
I think the issue though is saying, bro, if you're talking from perspective, then man.
Okay, now let me ask y'all this, and I'm real interested in this one. So not even saying black or white, but if our leaders are married men and they step out on their significant other, should that affect how they're viewed in that light?
No.
Okay.
You don't know what's going on in that relationship.
We always try to put a halo over people who
not no morality.
Leading. Right, yeah. I'm not the fucking morality police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
No.
Okay, that's what I figured.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna cut you off, brother.
I love fucking Ray Charles. This motherfucker was a pimp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that change what I think about how his music is and anything else? No. I mean, he obviously is not a leader, but I'm just, throwing that as an example. Like, that's one musician that I love. Like, but I'm not going to say, oh, you slept around and you had a kid with so-and-so, so I don't think you're a good artist anymore. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Joy, did you have the story or no? You ain't find it?
No, it wasn't nothing worth bringing up.
I mean, it's really it's a bunch
just
of
that goofy ass picture.
Twitter shit. So I don't know where it came from. That's my point.
All right.
Like, I see all the black Twitter doing what black Twitter do. So it's rumors that Talib has been intimate with Sarah J. And so have a lot of other black people. Right? Yeah. Like, so what?
But Talib,
I'm trying to be intimate with Sarah J.
Talib is on foundational, like he on that, black, and so it does. And I don't know what happened, but like I can see how if you paint yourself in a kind of light, right? Like nobody would be surprised if Juice end up and it was Meg or if it was Sarah J. Nobody be like, damn Juice, I'm gonna take you off this pedestal I thought you was on some empowerment because you pretended to be this foundational black American, whatever he is. So that might be like, because you wouldn't, if it wasn't that, you wouldn't run from that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think that we add too much together into one box, right? So what I've seen in my interaction from Talib has been anti-racism. That does not equal I'm only going to date black people. Or I only see black. All I see his interaction is with people from hate groups and anti-racism. So if that, like I said, we always try to lump the black plight and cause into one thing. So you have to be all or nothing, right? Just like when we talk about Black Lives Matter, we're like, well, what about Chicago? What?
But see, you know what that is? That's like the people, they not paying attention to what he's saying. Anybody who comment on it, they just think that that's what Talib is and never have listened to his podcast probably, or never have no real understanding of what he's saying.
Okay.
So that's why they coming across like that, I feel like.
Okay.
I'm curious, did y'all see the video with the woman standing outside the car with her girlfriend, and main man, her husband, in the car with his mom, and the wife wants to be in the front seat, and she feel like the mom should move.
That was staged.
Oh, it was? It wasn't real?
Yeah.
But I'm just curious.
Well, let's talk about it, right?
Right. It's curious, like, so, from me growing up, I'm not the most religious, but the one thing I did learn is that, when you get married, your wife is number one. You know what I'm saying? Like she come first before your kids, for your mom, for everybody else. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, just how I don't really got a question. I'm just curious as to how y'all feel about how would you handle disagreements if that was the situation with the wife and the mom and your mom or whatever like that? I mean, I don't think none of us had those issues, but
hey, I'll straight. Hey, baby, get in the back seat. Go and get back there. That's mom.
Yeah, the mother at an age and ease of access to the vehicle got to win that argument. I mean, if you messing with somebody that's like, let's pretend it was real, then that's the same bitch that pour gas in the car and put a lighter in there and think that's all good. What the fuck are you talking about? So then you got to choose better, homeboy, right? If somebody like that would cuss him out just because you want to feel like you got to sit in the front seat and all that other shit that was going on.
My wife gave my mother the front seat because that's how she rocked.
Another aspect of it was the fact that it was her car. Another aspect it was supposed to be the fact that it was her car.
Definitely don't matter.
Your wife is giving me the front seat. I'm like, yo, you sure? Like, we almost had a discussion about the fact that she wanted me to sit up. Like, bro, you can sit up front.
Right.
It would make. Right. I think it would make more sense for the my wife to. I want. I'll sit in the back, like, babe, you drive. Like,
look at you trying not to be confrontational.
I feel like.
Hey, listen, hey, bro, hold on, hey, bro. All the years you want me to be confrontational. I'm trying to fall out.
I feel like if your mate or your spouse even wants to consider like making that into an issue, then it's further things that need to be discussed. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know what? You can have this battle today. Like, I might let you have this one today.
So as men, let's say
we might not make it.
Now let's say it's real. Hold on. That's just
you definitely ain't make it.
I'm gonna say ain't no might about that.
All right, we all on the same. All right, listen, we on that page. Us as men, and it's easy for me, but I ain't the question. My wife driving the car and her dad in the car. I ain't got no problem getting in the back at all. Like, I don't care if it's my car. I don't care nothing about that. I got no problem sitting in the back for her pop. We all feel the same way as far as that. Hey,
big man, you gotta move your motherfucking feet, dog. I gotta sit down.
No.
It's a lot of things that matter in this situation.
I'm gonna say no.
Her pop might be 6'2". It's sometimes it's some goofy shit. Like,
right.
I literally do my life by what makes the most sense, and I don't get involved in any of these petty old world adages, cut the lights out when it's raining outside. No, motherfucker, this shit is stupid. Like, I don't subscribe to none of this shit, right? So, like, that shit is goofy and it just need to be.
I'm 6'1". I'm not getting in the back seat unless I have to.
In this situation on the motherfucking goddamn video. Like, I didn't even watch it because it was something that I was like, I seen it and I was like, I'm not watching
this shit.
Right.
Like, that's what my mind is at today, right? I saw it. I saw the girl with the shirt on, and I was like, nope, I know what you're trying to do.
The oldest trick in the book, eh?
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? The old baby on the corner trick.
Right. Let me ask y'all this, though. Is it fair for a mother to tell a child that the dad wanted to abort her or them?
I think that's pretty petty.
That's dumb too.
I'm scrolling past that too. I heard Kanye say it in passing. Kanye said it.
Is it fair? No, I mean he said that he did make the statement that that's what he wanted to do, but like I didn't take it with that. But basically, it made me think about: is it fair for, let's say, you and the mommy together, and in the midst of this discussion, what y'all want to do, as a man, you suggested for her to get an abortion. Is it fair for her to tell the child years later that that's what you suggested?
No. Like, what relevance is that?
That's the same situation.
That's in the past.
Right.
It's
like,
in the past.
I'm not dealing with you. Like,
right.
This is a goofy.
That's just you trying to. You just the narrative for yourself.
That's petty. Right? That's just being petty.
That's just the old bitch version of pouring the gasoline in the car and letting the car on fire.
Right. Mm-hmm. But that's just like how
your daddy didn't want you.
Right. Because you're mad at right, exactly.
You telling me something I know, like fuck out of here. like that would not surprise me today. Right?
You know what my dad told me? He was like, I did some shit, like I bust out like one of my neighbor's windows. He was like, I wish your mama was sucking instead of fucking, because you would have never been here. I couldn't say nothing to it, like
all right.
Nigga, I'm here now, like
yo. Y'all know some wild niggas, dog.
Bro, let me tell you something. Like
that's some cowboy shit right there.
See, my dad was from the Islands, though.
I'm beyond two hands with how many I should have.
Oh, nigga, please, what?
You said how many hands?
I'm beyond two hands.
Turn the mics off, nigga.
Beyond.
Yeah,
that's a lot of possibilities.
How about the Cowboys?
I had to add one day. I was like, shit.
Yeah. What?
Just forgive yourself, bro.
Listen, I've never suggested anything.
Oh, I suggested.
I had a bit. I was writing about it.
What the fuck is y'all talking? This brother's talking shit, yo.
Hey, bro,
we can't get to the next level with y'all.
I had a bit. I was writing about it. I had to tear that shit up, boy.
Keep writing it.
I was like, yo, I don't even know if this gonna fly.
The next level's in the truth.
Nigga all the way to heaven.
Said the next level in the truth.
Nigga all the way to heaven. Daddy. Oh, I don't know you, motherfucker.
I knew it was you. Shit.
One time I found out it was twins.
This would be a five-piece waiting for you, like.
Right, just sitting at the door.
Y'all let this nigga in? Y'all let this nigga in?
Yo, first of all, I got something to tell y'all. The reason that we here, this nigga right
all
here.
of us, my squad.
Yeah.
Episode of Martin, yo.
He said the reason why we here is this nigga.
Nigga right here.
Maybe wait and see. Let him through.
They see me at the gate. Hey,
built episode of Martin, yo.
They see me at the gate. Like, look at this bitch ass right there.
Motherfucker.
This nigga all old and gray and shit. This nigga had a nerve to get old and shit. I wish I'd have got old.
Right. Who was it? Chris Rock? He was like, I think he said something about that. He was like, he went to go see the kid. He was like, how you doing, little man? Oh, I'm alive, nigga. I'm alive. That shit crazy. Lou Will.
Oh shit.
That nigga was throwing that money.
Hey, real. I might got a backpedal off of Lou, dog.
Nah, they saying it wasn't. He went to get
He
some
went to
wings.
see his man.
Get the fuck out of here.
That nigga was throwing money. That nigga was throwing money.
No, what
and
made it?
motherfucking.
The
He
bad
said
part
he went
about
to a
it was
funeral. He went to a funeral, and then he
that's
went
how
to
he
get
got
something
out.
to eat.
He
Yeah,
got out.
he
He
went
said he
to
went to
eat.
go get some wings. No, what Drew on the whole situation
The best
was,
wings are in the strip club. I ain't gonna hold
That's a fact.
you.
Yo,
In
I've
Atlanta.
never. Okay, I've never been to a strip club.
Hold
I've
on.
never ate at a strip club before.
Oh,
All right,
you
first of
know
all,
what you're missing.
pause. You need to go like now. Like
I just can't eat in that setting though. Like,
Right.
it's just-
You
my
missing out.
appetite-
It's
You
too much
missing out.
skin.
Y'all
my
are
appetite-
tripping.
You
Y'all
missing
tripping,
out.
ain't there.
right?
You,
Y'all-
but
Shout
you
out
are
to
a big
Shout
guy.
out
You
to
are a
Dr.
big guy,
Robert.
Jay. Like you can't.
Nigga, if I was skinny, I would still do it.
Like
I'm telling you.
Incredible Hulk niggas telling us how much they eat at strip clubs doesn't
No,
really.
nigga.
Like,
No,
Should he
nigga.
be? Should he be
Look.
mad? Like you got hot wing sauce on my ass. God damn.
Look. If shit was open down here, I'll tell y'all to come down here. We go to Palm Beach from 11 to 3 every day, Monday through Friday at Cheese.
Hold on.
You get free lunch.
11 to 3. When?
What you mean? In AM?
At night?
Yeah. No, at AM. I go at
Oh,
1
he one of
o'clock.
them afternoon strip niggas. Oh.
Yo, I know he sit back. That bitch with the both hands behind his head. Like
Hold on. Yeah, I know the owner. I know all those. Yeah, I'm good.
2:30 in the day. They ring
I'm
the
like,
bell
yo,
when
I know
come
Jack.
in.
You said how far is that from?
They got a 98 rating in Magic City
What for? Is Zagat? The
For the
Zagat
food.
shit?
for the
For
food.
the food.
Oh
For the
yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard the
shit
breakfast slamming. I heard the breakfast
That's
jamming.
All right, so
and boy, they got a T-bone over there too, boy. That motherfucker fall. That
Nigga,
goddamn
you
fall
is not
out.
eating no motherfucking steak at the strip club, dog.
What?
You a lie?
The best steaks is at the Shakey's.
Yo, y'all
you-
niggas don't be sleepy?
dog, I'm not eating no. I'm not here for the food.
You sleeping?
Yeah, that's what
you
I'm not
sleep-
here
I'm
for
with
the
you,
food.
Flash. I'm with you, Flash.
I'm not
You
here for the
sleeping?
food.
You
Nigga,
sleeping?
I don't want
right
to tater tot this
Bro,
motherfucker, nigga.
in the South, this is an experience, right?
Right,
so
right.
it's not just we going to the Shakey's to see the butt. This is where people congregate and hang. This is where T.I.
Hours.
is. This is where
Hours.
T.I. and Ludacris are literally breaking records, right?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
it gets
that's
to the
true.
radio and on the album, this
That's
is
true.
where you go.
Hey,
You know
Neef,
what I'm saying?
you gotta think like
This
I
the
do. I
club
will say
let
that.
out.
I will
This
say
is
that
this is
Atlanta shit.
hours.
It's like
Hours.
it ain't no other clubs but strip clubs in Atlanta.
Right. I ain't never been. I got experience.
So it's
with
like you know how you go to hear you want to hear Styles P and all that shit. You're not gonna hear that shit unless you.
oh no, I don't want to hear that in the shaky. I don't want to hear that at the shaky.
No.
I was just
I want to hear some
trying to
yin
give you a
yang
frame
and
of
some.
reference.
I want to hear some. I want to hear some. This. I want to hear some that I don't.
You want to hear
even listen
Webby? Webby, give me that is a strip club classic, bro.
Neef, I
Girl,
go
give
in
me
at,
that,
I go
that.
in at 1. I watch the whole changeover happen at 6, and I don't leave until maybe at least 10:30 at the minimum.
Yo,
God
your back
damn.
don't be hurting from sitting all that time, yo. That's a
No,
long
because I'm
fucking
getting.
time.
Let me stop. I'll talk to you off mic.
Yeah, don't do that.
This nigga said, bro.
How
this nigga
about
cool.
them Jets?
And they laid that cool. They laid
How about-
that
how about-
cool.
Yeah, how about them Jets?
Yo, come on.
Yeah, this nigga said, turn the mics off, dog.
Turn the music up. Turn me down.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you hear me in the headphone? Goddamn. boy.
So let me ask y'all, because we talked about this in the. Okay, so do we believe Lou? I believe.
I believe him. I believe him.
What?
Who?
Lou Williams.
No, I
believe
don't
him.
believe him.
No, I don't believe it. Hell no.
No. The whole twist is listen.
No.
I believe
It ain't Lou's fault. The rap boy, the rap guy who posted the picture and blew up
Hey,
his spot.
No, that's Lou's fault. You shouldn't be nowhere near the
Yo,
nigga.
we live in the world where everybody want to be fucking seen, man. He know it. And they go, this was an old picture. Shut the fuck up, Jack Harlow. He has a mask on that says Orlando
Jordan.
Bubble.
Hold on. Hey,
That's not me.
Real, help me out real quick. The internet has what, Real? No, chill. It's going to show
It's
you when
unfucking defeated. Yeah. He had a mask on and it was like, I got this last week in the Orlando Bubble. I got this from Disney World. This is a
That was
picture.
beautiful.
Shut the fuck up, Jack Harlow. But again, that's a motherfucker who gotta be seen. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
I never heard of Track Harlow rap. Whatever his name is, Jack.
Harlow.
You heard him. You've heard him. You just didn't know it. You've heard him. He got a real hot song out right
Hey, he
Yeah,
ever seen that?
my daughter just told me who Jack Harlow was today because I was asking, like, who the fuck is Jack Harlow, nigga?
But see, this is the thing, though. See, it's in Orlando, right? strip clubs in Orlando ain't shit to me, right?
They was in Atlanta, I thought.
No, he drove to Atlanta.
He was in Atlanta.
He was in
I'm
Atlanta.
just saying
He's in
everybody
Magic
else is
City.
in Orlando. I'm saying
Yeah.
everybody else is in Orlando, right? The
Mhm.
strip clubs in Orlando ain't shit. So when I seen that he was there, nah, nigga. Because you can get the food in Orlando and it's still going to have the same presence as strip club food and everything else. But when I seen them bitches butt naked, nigga, I know where you at. You was at V Live or something.
The reason I believe him is two reasons. He's from Atlanta. So that whole culture, the whole strip culture isn't new to him. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, he been living the play away from quite some time. So I don't see him doing that, like, just to take a chance to go to the strip club for an appearance. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lou was the first. Lou was one of the first, like, the only nigga I know.
He was pairing them up before Juice said something.
Yeah, like he had the two girlfriends, like open
together,
like, you know
chilling, right?
Yeah, they was taking Instagram pictures and shopping and shit together like sisters and shit. Like he, you know what I mean? He was the first nigga I ever seen do that. So I don't see him jumping out there just to be
like he need to be in a strip club, right?
Yeah. He, you know what I mean? He's from Atlanta. He grew up in Gwinnett and all that shit. Like he, you know what I mean?
Yo, it was just the optics of him having to be in the bubble down in Orlando, not bringing COVID back in one of the hot spots in the country. So it's not about, oh, you shouldn't be at a strip club, because if this was par for the course, normal, we on a goddamn road trip in Atlanta and the game over, I'm going to Magic City tonight. It was the optics of you want everybody to be safe, and that's not a safe space for you to be at. So that's the issue, what it really boils down to be, right?
Right, and how many times have we sat back here and celebrated after a funeral or something? You know, that could even be the situation. All the folks might have been like, yo, we all going out, and
they took Shorty Low past the strip club.
They took him in there. They took him in there.
Oh, yeah.
The procession went in,
the strip club,
and they stayed in there for a second for
That's
Shorty Low.
And Blue Flame,
Yeah.
I was just going to say, Lou Williams probably should call Jordan Boyd.
Oh, you need help? You need somebody to defend you?
I believe you.
No, I'm with you on that, Jordan. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I just don't see, you know what I mean? Like, cause you know what I mean? Like, I just don't see yo doing that shit.
All right, now we talking a little hoop. We ain't talking hoop. Let's just talk about Kendrick Perkins. We had it on the we had on the.
He's
group,
a fucking cornball.
On the group message about Kendrick Perkins, man. What y'all think? What y'all think about Kendrick, man?
Stop putting your mouth in grown man
NBA
business.
career.
Like, stop putting your mouth in grown man business and letting these white folks convince you to be this chatty patty. I gotta give my take. Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, just say if you think the Knicks are gonna win or the fucking Pistons, and keep your goofy ass quiet. Like, he keep talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with him.
I'm about to shoot him some bail.
Oh shit.
He's on a channel where they are literally just chopping motherfuckers down, right? These motherfuckers got nothing but rookie contracts in there. They got one franchise player and a bunch of rookie contracts, right?
That's true.
They got rid of everybody that we love and then just brought people on. I don't know Kendrick Perkins' financial situation. I do know he lives in California. I do know the cost of living in California. I know if you have a certain lifestyle. So he out here trying to fight for his life because he works for a company. They got rid of Jamela Hill. They got rid of
Michael Smith.
They just locked Bomani up for another 5 years though.
Oh, where he staying?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna leave.
That's what I say. That's because
he just got extended
from the league.
Yeah, nobody gave
him
him a goddamn better deal, so Bomani stayed, which is good.
Because
right,
I think Pablo was taking that.
So,
I don't know if that showed down. Like, I don't know if it was just bad chemistry. That shit just ain't stick like that.
Right. Well, because you have one guy that's smarter than the other, and he makes
and they
crazy.
both smart. Yeah,
he make a lot of people look. He make a lot of people look crazy though.
Who both? Yeah, both.
Yeah, he legit. But so that ESPN situation is you gotta have a hot take, right? So whatever they saying about Perkins is good for Disney.
But that's why I said, like, just stop letting them white people fucking make your relationship with your peers.
I don't think
contentious.
It's not his peers anymore. That's the issue.
Yeah, you're right.
My next point was
he on the
journalist
side.
He's not that far removed. It's the same static that Joe get, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you a rapper, why you talking? Like, no, same static that Nori get. You a rapper, why you talking? Right? It's the same static. So if it was Stephen A. Smith who said this, it would be less of an issue. Perkins ain't that far removed like Scotty and T-Pac and all them other motherfuckers, right?
Right. He didn't play with everybody that's in the league right now.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. It's like, yo, you just was playing with niggas. Like, you can't be out here throwing niggas under the bus.
With the situation with KD, you know what I'm saying? The same thing. And now the situation with Lou and Perkins an easy target, right? He's an easy target now. Because you still think he's your peer, and he's not. He worked for ESPN and not.
Yeah, when they pulled up that man's stats, it was like, yo, you paid 32 minutes, you had 4 rebounds, dog.
Listen, what's name gave him a check though? OKC gave him a check. He made like 30, he made a couple. He made a nice little lump with them
for setting screens.
Right, and they let James Harden go when you could have gave James Harden that money, but that's neither here nor there.
They couldn't. He wanted 150 mil.
Did y'all catch the DMX and Snoop versus joint?
Yeah, I saw that layup line they gave that DMX. Man.
I didn't see it.
That was the first one I watched in a minute.
Yo, the first 5 songs from Snoop
this nigga Jay
was an automatic kill, right? And I'm an X fan till it go, and so I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, X got to come out with something. I was like, all right, here we go. He broke me down with the prayer. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling all good. And then Snoop came out with his song. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, damn, let me pour me a cup because this is going to be a long night. Like,
how deep did they go? Because I turned it off.
When he started playing, he started giving them. I was like, oh, man, this nigga. I said, this nigga X got a freestyle or something. Then he came out freestyling. But
no, I wasn't mad.
With a hot banger.
What are y'all talking about?
Snoop
is one of the best freestylers ever. X would have never been able to compete. Ever.
That shit would have got ugly.
It would have got ugly quick.
I wasn't mad at. It might have been 3 or 4 songs that I was like. I wasn't mad at a lot of the songs X played though. It was just Snoop is just Snoop. I think maybe a lot of them songs might have been. He played some X shit off of the first Rough Riders album, which is one of my favorite DMX songs ever. Like, so I wasn't mad at what he played. I enjoyed listening to it, what he played, but it's Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Like
Snoop. Like I think people was giving X, and I love X. Like I think people was giving X a little bit too much credit in regards to longevity because his run was so dynamic. His it was so dynamic, but it was short. Like Rose said, like it was short. So and you think of somebody like Snoop. His echelon is of Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Is the biggest hip-hop star on the fucking planet. It doesn't get bigger than Snoop.
Of our lifetime,
DMX, Jay-Z, I don't give a fuck. Tupac, Big, I don't give a fuck who you say. There is nobody bigger than Snoop.
He was bigger. He was out before all of them.
Yeah, and everybody at 19, like you gotta think at 19, when he was 19 when Doggy Style came out, right?
In 94.
That shit sold a day.
Was it 94?
Or was it 92? I think
it was 92. I thought it was
94.
But it debuted at 1 million, a hip hop album, yo. A debut for a hip hop album. Snoop sold 1 million.
This nigga has dropped a country album, a reggae album,
a gospel album,
a
Christmas album.
The gospel album jams. The Death Row Christmas is a fucking classic.
I don't know if y'all heard it, but he's on a Spanish song right now. Maachín or some shit like that. That shit go hard too.
But Jay, when we told you
93,
this
bro.
93, yeah.
93.
November 93. So
Jay, when we told you this last week, Jay, what you tell us? What you tell us, Jay?
And see, I'm not gonna say I was wrong because I'm gonna ride with.
You're not gonna say you was wrong.
No, I'm not gonna say I was. My bad, your fault. But what I'm gonna say
my
is,
bad, your fault. This nigga.
That nigga, that's trademarking, ladies and gentlemen. That is my shit right
I like
there. So
that.
you heard somebody, it's mine.
I like that. My bad, your fault.
But this is, you know what? I'm gonna ride with X no matter what because that's my man, right? You know what I'm saying? He from the X can claim New York all day, but that nigga was born in Baltimore. In case nobody knew that shit, right?
So, we were
so. But yeah, y'all told me, and I was like, you know what? I didn't think Snoop was going to do him like that. I'm telling you, but
I don't think he did him like as bad as you make it seem.
I heard 11, 9, 12, 8. That's what I heard.
Right. I don't think he did it. I don't think he just destroyed.
That's destroyed.
I think it
Yes,
was.
thank you, Ralph. Thank you.
I think they let up off the gas because that shit was probably running thin when they started looking like, yo, what we got next? And then it's like, you don't remember the shit off of the 2015 X album? Like, oh nigga, we can't play that shit live, nigga.
Yo, he was hilarious the whole time. He was
that
hilarious.
nigga Swiss probably, that nigga
That's a
X probably
fact.
looked over at Swiss like, Swiss, play my new joint. Swiss like, play that
Nigga,
shit.
I ain't got it yet.
This nigga start rapping shit.
So it's like,
Yeah,
yo,
but it was bad. I was just like, I'm just sitting here vibing.
Because what happens is the East Coast media, and Snoop said this shit years ago, the East Coast media don't respect Snoop, dog. Like, they really don't. Like, like I said, like Rel just said, yo, he's literally, as our lifetime, I can't think of when he fell off. And that shit is hard. Like, even if you say now he kind of like fell off, he could, like I said, yo, his gospel album kind of had some jams on it. He had the Clark singing on it. And that shit was jamming.
I've been watching Cooking with Martha and Snoop. That nigga has not fell off. That nigga has not.
Yeah, he did the whole.
Why this nigga watching Cooking with Martha and Snoop?
It's Snoop, nigga.
It's Snoop one.
It's
Nigga,
Snoop
I'm a chef and I fucked with Martha.
You can listen to my brother's 6 years younger than me, right? I remember putting them on to the Chronic, and
You talk about me?
Yeah, that's funny. First of all, Jay,
That nigga is about 6 years younger.
We haven't made a nigga big as you in our family. Maybe the next 100 years, we'll make a fucking goddamn tree trunk neck nigga like you.
A tree trunk neck nigga.
This nigga got on the Michael Jordan version of the fucking Space Jam jersey, but he should have been the fucking Monster. Look at this.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This is what happened. Jay, you shouldn't have on the Team Squad shit. You look like the big fucking Monster nigga, dog.
I got that bitch in the closet too. So this is what happens when niggas get mad. They can't get jerseys no more because they can't grow facial hair. So this is when niggas can't grow facial hair. They so good.
Yo, first of all, I got my shit right here.
They get people.
What the hell is? Hey, Neef, what the hell you laughing at all hard?
Nigga, my shit. What you talking about?
Hey, Nick. Hey, Neef. That nigga was on the way home.
I didn't even say nothing for real. Like,
hey, Neef. That nigga was on the way home. Was like, oh shit, let me stop past the beauty salon. Let me get that number 2 jet black up there. Let me glue this shit on.
Hey, Jay, let's get this nigga, Jay. Let's jump him, Jay.
Hey, y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to do that.
What are you talking about? No, hey, yo, hold up, yo, real quick. Let's talk this Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. shit.
I'm with it. I'm buying it. Everybody come to the house.
Hey, that nigga Roy Jones.
Hey, Slush, that's the next situation, bro. That's it right there.
Yo,
that's it.
Yo, can we talk about how
you're right.
Can we talk about how Mike Tyson looks, he's in shape, and Roy look like he not even close, and this shit is a month away basically. He gonna kill that man.
Mike gonna knock that nigga head off, B.
Mike talking totally different than Roy. Roy like, man, I'm just gonna get in there. Mike like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I may do something stupid, and he gonna fucking break his face.
Bro, you better stop playing. Hey, Roy.
Hey, yo, first of all,
keep going with that, Jordan. Keep going with that, Jordan. Keep going with that.
Yo, when he went up, bro, last time he went up in weight, he was getting his ass whooped for every fucking fight, right? Am I tripping?
That nigga should have fought Tarver again.
He beat Ruiz, and then he came back down, and then he started losing.
He's still old Tarver, don't he?
They taught him and Tarver 2-1. I think no.
Oh, he beat Tarver before?
No,
Tarver beat him twice.
No, 2-1.
It's 2-1 Tarver. It's
2-1
Tarver.
And Tarver really won the first time.
Yeah, it's really supposed to be 3-0. Like he beat the shit out of him.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, he lost to Tarver twice, and he lost to Glenn Coffey.
Yeah, them niggas too big. Why? I don't even know why he think he gonna fight Mike. That shit ain't funny. Mike is not right in the brain. Like how Cool said when you get somewhere.
No. Mike is right in the brain now, and he knows what. He's like, you know what? Let me get me. He's like, I'm gonna get me a quick payday because this shit ain't gonna go past the third.
Right now, he honing this shit.
Mike started a Legends League. He talking about Jerry Rice more popular than any other receiver in the league right now, and I've seen him run. Like
Terrell Owens ran a 4 the other day.
4-4.
Did you see it?
4-4.
Next to Tyreek Hill.
4-4,
Tyreek Hill ran
That's the Tyreek Hill.
4.37. T.O. ran a 4.42. And what you didn't see is,
46.
he dusted him in the 100. That's what you did.
Well, T.O. did?
He had 10 steps. He had 10 steps, bro. He had 10 steps.
Damn.
He did. Well, he was in front of him. Yeah. Okay.
He had 10 steps. He had 10 steps.
Talking Tyrone Hill real quick. Y'all ain't see the young boy catch the shit over him? He was like 5'8".
He's not a DB.
Hey, first, wait. It's Tyreek Hill, not Tyrone.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Who called him Tyrone?
You did.
Literally just said
It must be my strong ass tongue.
literally just said
Who
Tyrone.
called him Tyrone? You.
I know a nigga named Tyrone Hill in the hood. A nigga named Tyrone Hill in the hood.
I'm gonna give him a pass because he's not a DB, but he did smoke his ass.
Yeah. Yo, do y'all remember when Roy Jones Jr. used to rap though?
I
He's a great
smoked.
rapper.
I drank. Supposed to stop, but I can't.
No,
That
motherfucker.
motherfucker
Yeah,
came
y'all
out and
must
saw
forgot.
y'all must have forgot.
Forgot.
It
Yeah.
literally had boxing highlights in there of him breaking
knocking niggas out.
Virgil Green's goddamn ribs. Like,
Yo, when he hit
Why
Virgil
y'all
Green,
must have forgot
yo, when
on
he
the
hit Virgil
fight?
Green with that fucking body shot, yo, that shit sounded like a brick.
Y'all remember when the nigga had the hair down the bottom of his neck going across that shit? Like the rat tail that went across?
yeah.
The ducktail. You would say that, you would call him, say that shit to his face.
Roy
man?
was the baddest man on the planet at that time, yo.
There you go, challenging boxers again.
I didn't say I would challenge him. I said I ain't worried about him.
You could beat Roy Jones up?
Oh, veteran ass nigga. Tell that nigga spell something. Spell cafeteria, Roy.
I will whip Roy Jones right now in the condition that he in. I can
Oh
whip
my
him now.
god, y'all
I got
niggas
Jay
tripping.
with me. I got Jay with me, nigga. Let's go.
Yeah, I can
Hey,
whip
Jay,
Roy
get
right
him,
now.
Jay.
Yo, he'll get both of y'all out of there quick.
Hey, now we not. Now let's listen to this.
I seen
That
I
nigga
seen
still a
nigga-
trained
Tell him
boxer.
to spell
Yeah, that's what I
proper.
said.
That nigga still a trained boxer. So you might be saying that shit,
You
but
ain't-
Roy
you
gonna
ain't-
go Roy Jones.
Yeah,
Don't
both
let
of y'all
me
niggas
fight
knock
heavyweight.
motherfuckers out too.
Juice, I'm level.
With his hand behind his back, it's so disrespectful.
No, he ain't doing none of that.
Shit.
That was a long time ago.
I'm level
Okay.
3.
Y'all niggas,
I'm
do y'all know what?
I'm
No,
level
I'm
three
not saying.
certified.
I'm playing. I'm not saying I can beat Roy Jones.
Oh, but
Hey,
you
who
could
you
beat up. You
embarrassed?
could beat
Was
up
that
Floyd.
Was
But
that
you
I'm
could
in
beat
saying-
the
up
best
Roy
of
Jones.
you, bro. In
Hey,
the best
hey.
of you.
No, I'm
You
saying
leaving
it
out
right
key
now.
shit.
I'm saying it right now. I'll
What you
put
saying?
Roy on his ass. I'm gonna give him
Oh.
a shot straight to his chest and put him on his ass.
Yo,
Send this
Jay,
shit
you
to
would
Roy
miss.
right now.
So, hey, Jay, if you miss his chest, then what?
I'm a George for his ass. I'm getting close to him and he done. I'm
That nigga
telling you,
gonna
he
suplex
better
that
be
nigga,
fast.
All right, but
He
Jordan
said
belly to
said,
belly
Jordan
He said he
said
better
he
be fat.
missed.
You ever
Jordan said
fought a
he
boxer
missed. Then
before?
what?
You ever fought a boxer before?
Have you seen this nigga lately? That nigga plumped up like that. Nigga
He is a little.
not the
He is a
same.
little soft. He is.
That
That's
nigga look
all.
like DMX. That nigga like DMX
Yeah.
in the belly, nigga.
Yeah. Wait. First of all, can we talk about how DMX had that fucking Foreman Wills fit on national TV,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
Yo had all.
Foreman Mills.
I hate to say this, yo, because I know he recovering, yo. But he had
52
all the
locations.
new Dope Fiend clothes on and shit. That shit fucked me up, man.
Tommy gave me Tommy
'Cause
gave
you-
me
yo,
2 sweaters.
you know how
I got some sweatpants.
You know how the Dope Fiends always got the new old clothes on. You be like, where the fuck did you get new Maurice Malone from in 2020?
That nigga showed him.
Yo, got the
He had some
FUBU
heat. He had a old Tommy Hilfiger leg.
Yo, he had on all the new old shit. Yo had on red leather Timbs, dog. I was like, damn, nobody told you.
That's New York shit. New York be wearing all
What
the
are we
red
talking
color
about? Who
Timbs.
we talking about?
My man DMX fit. You ain't see it, Juice. That shit was stuck. That shit hurt me to my heart, man. I said nobody tapped him. It was like, hey, X, we not gonna go with the stripes on the sweatpants today, big dog.
That nigga barked at him. Was like, back up, nigga.
That Birkin got the same.
And my man, he was winded. That shit was a mess, man. He couldn't even rap. Tired. Yeah, he was tired.
That nigga got asthma. He got
No,
bigger.
you know. Listen, when you come off them drugs, you start eating a bunch of sweets, a bunch of shit like that to replace that.
That's
shit.
what I say. Look, yo, I'm not even trying to.
He ain't on drugs no more, right?
He clean. I'm happy, man. I'm happy he getting his life together.
Yeah, he looked fat. He looked fat and happy, and that was the best part about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Even if he never drop another album.
Yeah,
right.
X looked good, and he looked
He
alive.
looked
And Swiss came back and was like, yo, he with me for the next month and a half. I got him in the gym. We doing
That's
some
what's
music, and that's all. That's all Swiss been wanting.
They don't gotta
That's
make no
dope.
music though. They
That's
ain't gotta
dope.
make no music.
There's people that's gonna buy him.
So the question is, can DMX make a comeback?
No.
I think he
Not with Swiss Beats as his producer.
No, they go together.
Shit!
They go
Yeah,
together.
that nigga. Hey, look.
So
I'm just being honest.
really
I ain't a
gonna
fan.
ask. We really gonna ask. Can a
I'm not a fan
nigga
of production.
who recently just had on red Timbs and a red stripes pair of sweatpants come back?
With the right production, yeah.
Hold on, we
Yeah,
all
he
got
can come back.
Listen, we all got an uncle or a big cousin or somebody that's going to copy
He don't
DMX
rap.
just cause.
He don't rap.
No, I'm just saying, there's some people. I think he got a loyal fan base though.
He do.
I'm not saying he's gonna do major numbers or nothing, but I think he'll do
What's
okay.
major numbers? Define
Like
that.
800 streams.
800.
Juice.
Bro.
That's how many
That's
times
so
you gonna play this
disrespectful.
shit on repeats, Juice? I mean,
Nah.
Jay, you
Nah,
gonna leave this
hey.
shit on?
You said
repeat for 2
800?
days? 800 streams.
No, bro. You tripping. That's
A
disrespectful.
new
right
DMX album. Okay.
There. That's
First of all,
disrespectful.
you gotta think. Y'all said
How
he got
many
a loyal
albums
fan
does
base.
DMX do in the first week if he drop a new album today?
15,000.
No,
15,000.
he could do
15,000 is disrespectful.
He could do 200. He could do 200 to 500,000 streams.
Y'all
Yeah, easy.
tripping.
In the first week.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all don't
Easy.
understand his demographic, yo. A lot of these niggas
say
don't know how to
anywhere from
download
80
shit on their phone. Y'all
80
don't
That's
understand,
a
nigga.
good point. Good point. No, that's a good point though.
Bro,
We gonna ask
bro,
him
bro,
50
bro.
Niggas like, let's go to Best Buy. Like, nigga,
Y'all, nah, dog. Hey, you would be listen.
Me, the line outside of Best Buy be wrapped around the building. They say, sir, you don't sell
If
CDs,
you
sir."
researched it,
Right.
okay. Let me say this: as someone who has had to do that research, so I can market,
Right.
you'll be surprised, bro.
Listen,
how
I
many
hope what you're
numbers
saying
people
is
can do.
true. I'm hoping.
No, it's
I would hope
true.
that for him. I want that.
So
I'm
like,
with you.
okay, if
He gonna drop a
DMX,
good 80,000 to 100.
Okay. Okay, if you go to his Instagram, is he on Instagram?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I know he ain't too
Yeah,
computer
yeah.
savvy.
Dog, he has. Listen, bro. He has for DMX. He has 2.3 million followers.
How often
If
do he
he
post?
It wouldn't even matter if he says, and Swiss Beats collectively, if they say we're gonna put out a DMX single just for the fact that I'm putting it out, bro, they could push probably 200,000 in a day.
I
Like,
heard
dog,
he just dropped
so-
something with Casanova in the last couple days.
Yeah, he did. Yo, Swiss Beats already said he's gonna do an album with DMX.
Like streams, it's not hard to get streams. Like streams, dog, he will get streams, and he'll probably get good opportunities. That's the thing that artists need to understand nowadays. Like you can target your audience. So because DMX can target the people that he's going after, and they're watching him just for the fact that he's back and doing shit, he can definitely do numbers, bro. Like it's different. It's a different world now. So that shit is not hard to do.
Okay.
As long as DMX don't jump on the album with Lil Baby, I'm good.
Yeah, what's up with this? Okay, I see how you riding, Jay.
Yeah.
The truthfully,
You bro.
Hey, but who's hot that y'all listen to like right now? Like who are you listening to that's hot right now?
I'm listening
Boosie.
to. I'm listening to this nigga Charm Guard right here. That's there you go right there.
Well, hey,
No, don't try to butter him up. Don't try to butter him up. Think somebody else, nigga.
I'm
That's
not
my
gonna hold
motherfucker-
you. I'm
That's
not
my
gonna hold you.
motherfucking brother right there.
I show y'all my shit right now of everything that I downloaded in the past motherfucking 2 weeks. I downloaded Pop Star by DJ Khaled. I downloaded Nostradamus, I Am, It Was Written, Kingdom Come, American Gangster, Blueprint 3, Magna Carta Holy Grail, Beautiful Struggle. I downloaded this Grease, all of Joe Budden's mood musics, The Professional, Old Dirty Bastard, Nigga Please, Don't Run Out, Boy Drew, and Tiana Taylor.
Hey, yo, that's Tiana Taylor fire too, bro.
If that
Hey, bro,
tells
if I
you,
ain't never
and
tell you.
I
I
lie
ain't
to
never
you
tell you.
not. This is my motherfucking algorithm.
What you
right
got on
here.
your phone?
I'm
You got
not
on your phone?
listening to none of that. No, that's just the shit that I downloaded.
That Tiana
Hey,
Taylor
listen to
fire too,
that
bro.
bullshit. That motherfucker 42 Doug wears size 5.5 shoe.
Ew.
He said he
How you know that nigga's shoe size?
Because I watch YouTube videos. That's why.
That's a size to wear a bigger size than that.
That's
That
what
nigga
that's
a
how.
hobbit. Yo, a fucking hobbit. Yo.
He
Oh,
wear the
you
same
a
size as this girl.
This nigga 42 baggins and shit.
This nigga's silly.
Is that 5.5?
God damn.
Yo, no, I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, y'all,
Hey, what's
goddamn, y'all giving him all this credit.
Listen,
I
that
remember, true story, I swear to God, I should call my man Al right now. I was in Virginia Beach at Military Circle Mall, walking in Military Circle Mall down the long corridor, bumped into a motherfucker, and my brother, I swear, my brother Wayne, I love him. He said, yo, you know who that was? I said, no, I don't know who that little nigga was. You know, that was Prodigy. I was like, what? I'm little as shit. I'm fucking thinking these motherfuckers is little.
Yeah, they said he's small. They said he was
I
small.
beat the shit out of that motherfucker in the best.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The first time when I saw Malice, I was like, "There's no way that this one of my favorite rappers right here. This nigga's so goddamn tiny, dog. That nigga walked under my arm, yo, by mistake, yo. I had my shit out like
Nigga, who don't walk under your arm, nigga?
Not you know who
Ja Rule's a little
not-
guy too, for real.
Not
All of
fucking
them.
ass.
Plies a little dude.
Yo,
It's your Will Plies.
yeah, have you seen that nigga's new video?
No.
Plies?
Nah, man.
Yo, so I watched this nigga straight for comedy, right? This nigga got a song out called "I'm Not a Racist." If you want to fucking laugh all night, just watch the video. I promise you.
Your pod's been hilarious though.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this though.
42 done wear kid sizes.
Listen,
That's
sometimes them sneaks be a whole lot cheaper, boy. I don't wish my people that
There
small.
you go,
But,
caping for these motherfuckers.
Here we go.
no, I
Here
don't
we
listen.
go
I know,
again.
listen.
Here
I
we
don't
go
even,
again.
You had a rich guy in Jersey, didn't you?
Hey Jay,
You wanted
Jay.
him on the Vikings.
hey Jay, go ahead, relax, little brother. Hey Jay, go ahead, relax.
What's good?
No, yo, no, I'm just talking about the price of sneaks. Sometimes I wouldn't want a 5.5.
That's funny.
AJ, relax, Jay.
and I'm gonna shoot 42 Doug some bail. He did not say
You say I ain't bring it up.
oh no, he ain't say that.
Right, I ain't bring it up.
He said hoes. And if you don't understand that dialect, then you're an idiot. Right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't talking about sucking no dick. Like, come on, yo.
Hey, can we say
That's
something real quick
motherfuckers be
about that?
reaching. Go ahead, Jim.
Can we say something about that as far as dialect, black people in the language? I want to bring up something and kind of the meme that, you know what I'm saying, made me think of this too, the Floyd Mayweather meme. Hey, man, this is not our native language, bro. We got to stop knocking black people for not really understanding and picking up and comprehending this language as well. Because even when we're in school, like, we don't really learn the language. We don't really communicate as great as we can. And I learned this at the studio. Like, I'm dealing with a lot of rap artists. You know, it's like I just see the trouble in a lot of brothers, man. Like, communicating exactly what they want, exactly how they want it, and finding the proper vocabulary. So even how we speak, even how we enunciate words and shit like that, we gotta stop. Like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And that 42 Doug thing reminded me of that, and that, you know, that's why I'm talking about it. But we gotta,
Floyd Mayweather not being able to,
and that too, like, yeah, him not even being able to read necessarily, you know what I'm saying, or just be able to, you know, intake. You know, again, language is an issue for us, is because look, we already speak what is called Ebonics, which that ain't no fucking real thing. It's just that we communicate differently, man. We communicate with feeling, vibing. It's a certain way we communicate in our lingo and our walk and our talk that's just different from everyone else. So a lot of times we're knocking each other for not being able to read, which you need to learn how to read. Go to school, you know, you can learn that. But I think often more than not, that's the issue with black people. Does that make sense?
but
Like,
what make it bad for him is
and being able to communicate.
He cocky than the motherfucker, like.
Who, Floyd?
Yeah.
But he's good at what he does. He's a boxer.
Yes, you just don't ask him to read no shit out loud.
That nigga's a dancer. He no goddamn boxer. That nigga dance around the goddamn ring.
All right, so let me ask y'all this, right? If your wife is in a fight, right, and she losing, what do you do?
I mean, break it up.
Is that the answer?
I mean, my wife, I ain't gonna lie, my wife is my height and she's played sports. So her losing, I mean, but she could. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's fighting another nigga or something. I just break it up.
Y'all not keeping it funky. Like, come on, bro. We gotta take the shit next level.
All right.
If there are 3 women beating up
Oh
my wife.
shit! Oh, three
yeah,
of them.
I'm knocking somebody head off.
Okay, all right. I just want to be clear.
Point period. Listen,
Right.
if any woman I care about is more than a one-on-one.
You can't hear you, Cole. We can't hear you, Cole.
I'm gonna pull out the strap because I ain't gonna lie, it's three of them. They might have a knife, and they black women. I'm pulling out the strap. I'm like, hey, bitch, I'm gonna pop every bitch I see.
Walk away,
hey, this nigga about to Tory Lanez all the bitches.
No, yo.
Shoot him in
I
that
can't let my wife ain't my wife
if y'all jumping my look, you jumping my gal, my wife.
You wouldn't say you're supposed to walk away.
Dog, no. It's three of them.
Shit, that shit go out the window.
Peace, bro.
That shit go out the window, dog.
Hey, I'm popping at them bitches.
I told her this shit recently. Like, we was somewhere and these women was arguing and shit, and she was like, then the dude came over. I said, let me tell you something. Just you, if I tell you to like go away and walk, if you get into some shit like that, just listen. Because if I gotta knock a woman out, then that's a charge that fuck up our whole shit. But that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm not letting my wife fight nobody.
Right.
That's why I always hang around my family.
That's dead.
If it's three women as tall as Megan Thee Stallion, nigga, I'm pulling. Hey, look, dog.
Nigga, if they is short as 7 hearts,
what you gonna tell your kids?
If they is short as 7 hearts,
when your wife come back lumped up?
Right.
What the fuck did you do, Daddy? Well, it was a one-on-one fight, and
listen,
you know,
if my wife falls, nigga, I'm breaking it up, nigga.
Why
my wife not fighting. My wife not fighting, throwing no hands.
My wife fall. If she fall, oh, you gotta break this up.
Start over.
Matter of fact, get a car. We got.
So you letting her throw hands? I'm not letting her throw hands at all.
No, I mean that's not the move. I mean, if she feel adamant about it, I don't know. I probably would.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't
Yeah,
let it get to that point. But I'm just saying, maybe if it's just the whole thing. Like maybe you walked in on it and you wasn't there for the whole. I'm not really with it. I'm not trying.
I just look at it. I tell people that's why I told my daughter recently. Was like she had a little situation with a dude. These little boys was fucking with her when she was getting out the bus. And I'm like, I'm out of feeling of like, yo, street fights, it ain't no rules, nothing.
At all.
You don't know what type time somebody on.
Right.
So, and I look at it like this. It's only this, between this and this, like in regards to like, I could slip and fall. Niggas swing on me, I can slip and fall, hit my shit on the curb, I'm dead. You feel me? If my wife about to fight and some shit happen and she get fucked up and that's on me, no, I'm just going to, I gotta beat 3 women up or 1 woman, hey, I'm sorry, I necessarily don't
that's not usually what I do.
Yeah, but sweetheart, you're gonna get all of these. Like, I'm just gonna give you all of these. If me pushing you or throwing you to the other side of the room don't make you think like, okay, let me leave the nigga and his wife alone, and you come back, I might have to, put at least 1 on you. 1 should do.
Oh, 1 gonna do.
Yeah, 1 don't do.
Hey, why are we getting into this anyway? Like, why is my girlfriend, wife, why is she getting into? Why is this happening right now? Like, what was a good reason?
Fighting.
I mean, we all too grown. We all too grown for that, but.
I'm not going nowhere where I feel like I gotta fight somebody. I was out the mall Saturday and it was a bunch of kids running around. I said, I'm never fucking doing this again. Catch me on the mall on a Monday. You know why? I pay the fucking cost to be the fucking boss, right? Like, I worked hard enough to not fucking have to do. I mean, they was everywhere, bro. They like literally congregated in front of the steps. People couldn't get down what I was saying. Excuse me. Motherfuckers running around flashing $30. I said, I'm sick of these little motherfuckers. Lil Baby, niggas out tossing, 42 Doug, all these rich Gannon niggas, yo.
You sound like an old bitter nigga, man.
No,
you sound like an old bitter nigga.
I sound like I'm 40.
No, I know you're not an old. I know you're not an old bitter nigga.
I was like, golly, I got my ass in my fucking electric car today and listened to goddamn Blueprint 3. Rock that shit all the way to the goddamn going cemetery. It felt amazing. I was like, I don't even want to talk to nobody who don't think Hov the best rapper alive.
The Blueprint 3 felt amazing?
Yes.
That shit slap, boy. What you
Blueprint 3 is good. Blueprint 3 is good.
It's the worst Blueprint, but it ain't,
And
it ain't
the worst Blueprint.
Blueprint 2 is
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He stole
the
But
whole
if you took certain songs off the Blueprint too, you can make it probably a dope album.
And Heath, I'm surprised
For it to be a double, it was
all the Philly flows off of that for that shit too. Bro.
Yo, I see you talking about some what you just say that some shit I said. You was like use one of my terms. I was like, I'm rubbing off on you.
Damn,
I can't remember what it was. You said something just now.
And I listen to American Gangster.
That's a right.
classic.
Right.
That shit, that shit's starting to climb up to like right behind Reasonable Doubt. Like, that shit.
Hey, can I ask a question though? I have a question. I have a question for you, Will.
For who, Jordan?
For real.
Bruh, me.
In your knowledge and appreciation of good music, can you not also appreciate? Oh shit! What's that? Oh.
Jordan on 2 devices.
Okay. Can you not also appreciate new music being good? Can you recognize like, hey, this has a good beat. These are good lyrics. Like, can you do that?
I would just be listening to the beat because my comparison to a lyric will be based on what I grew up on.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, that's fair.
So it's I don't hate the young dude. It's just not for me, right? And
okay.
And I'm not ever going to sit up here and be like, oh, this shit hot, because it's not compared to what I understand, right? Like if you don't bar me the fuck up and have some shit I need to think about, I don't want to hear it. Like I'm good on that.
I'm confused.
You gotta have something for me to so I can relate to. So
Boosie ain't saying shit.
What? I mean,
you heard that? Oh, my bad.
The old Boosie, I can relate to that shit. The new shit, no, I ain't a millionaire. I ain't got no estate, no none of that. I ain't there yet. When I get there, yeah.
Boosie hard, man. It's just you got to culturally understand where he's coming from.
Only I can relate to Boosie right now is telling the bitch put a pussy on live, give you a couple dollars. But that's the only thing I can relate.
I'm trying to figure out where did this change happen when I wasn't the old bitter. Let me hear bars all day guy. Like I was that guy early on. I felt like
you got young kids and you married and shit. Like I don't know the fuck you are. It's just weird.
No.
So I'm not in a situation to even listen to music, right? So if I don't hear it from somebody like y'all, I wouldn't hear it because I don't listen to the radio. So it would have to be put in front of me.
That's
right?
what, yeah.
No, honestly,
when the fuck do I listen to the radio?
Now,
when do you listen to the radio?
My little baby just came because my daughter listens to it. You're right.
What happened for me was artists that I liked had songs with him. I liked Yo Gotti. He had a drink with him. I liked Meek. He had a drink with him. And that's what made me be like, oh, maybe I need to listen to a little bit more of what he does. I don't listen to the radio either. So that's what made me even give it a shot.
I got kids. So yeah, they put me on
the shit. Like
I work in the studio.
Probably my number
loves fucking Pop Smoke. Like I can't dig it. No. It's all the same song. I listened to his first album, and it's not that I don't listen. I'm just not into it I'm when I speak from it, I don't speak from it from the fact that I just like dismissive. I just listen to it, and it's not for me, and I don't understand why people of my age demographic and people that we literally ran to get Hove takes and listen to the things he said can relate to this, and I can't.
I don't feel like Lil Baby is for me. I don't feel like that. I feel like the Lil Baby is for the young bucks. But I can appreciate, and maybe it is like just, and it comes from. I become fans of artists through listening to interviews, but I was a fan. I was attracted to him before that, and it was just like it's the way he carried it. You know what I mean? Like the way
I mean, but it's also it's okay. So let's think about some of the artists that we're talking of. You know, we're also possibly looking at some cultural differences. Period, bro. Like I can still identify with these young artists because of where they're from. Because in the South, things don't really change that much. I mean, it's updated, but it's still gold teeth, cars, bitches, like it's kind of the same thing. So like when I hear Lil Baby,
clubs.
Yeah, like when I hear Lil Baby, like I know what the fuck he talking about. Like
we'll never be able to assimilate to a level that we're asking people to treat us at if we still act and do these things, right? Like literally, what popped up on my algorithm because I was watching a Cool Kicks video. Shout out to Cool Kicks. They got a sneaker spots out in LA, and I saw 42 Duggs on there. But now my algorithm, because I watched a video that had 42 Dugg in there, literally has a video that says 42 Dugg has 4 pockets worth of money. And that's why I get to the mall on Saturday and I see these little dudes flashing a couple dollars that they have on Instagram or they phone up against the thing in the mall, right? Like, those are the things that we can't elevate this way, right? So for me, I can't dig it. I don't give a fuck what you rapping about, and I hate that my son likes it.
Okay, can I say something?
He gotta
Can I
find
say
his
something?
own way,
Okay, go
though,
away. Please let me get this off.
Yeah, for sure.
You do sound like a
we're
grumpy
talking
old man,
entertainment.
though,
So
bro.
let me say this.
I'm fine with that. Yeah,
Let me say this.
Yeah.
But
Get
I'm
off
beg
my
to
lawn,
differ.
nigga.
Well, listen, I beg to differ. We can elevate with that, with direction. There are young men that come to my studio that this is all they really know. Like, this is their entire life.
That's all they know because that's all we've ever shown them to. That's my point.
What I'm saying is this. What if we're just looking at this wrong? What if we look at this now as an opportunity to say, okay, hey, I see what you're doing. Let me show you how to do this this way, and you'll get way more than what you had.
But
like,
he don't come up. If we talk about,
listen. I work with artists right now that if y'all heard them just raw, y'all be like, oh, this is trash. But when I get there, I understand what they're trying to convey. I understand their market, so I make it sound good, and I tell them how to go into that place and make it their business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What you say is it's raw and it's trash and it don't sound good. So you're trying to you're pandering to a market is what you say.
No. No, but this is what it is. Everybody has a voice. Everybody has a story. If that person comes in and it's authentic and that's really what they're experiencing, there's a way to sell that because that's going to be relatable. For instance, for me, Cool Mike said something very great at the beginning of this, or close to the beginning of being in. If I was fucking Sarah J or fucking somebody besides my wife, that would totally be like, oh, so fucking what? It wouldn't dilute my message because that's who I am. That's the truth. And at the end of the day, if you have a message, if you have something to give to someone, which a lot of these artists do, people are going to gravitate to that. So it may seem, they're replicating the artist having the money. They're replicating the artist doing all these things that you think is crazy. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I never saw that growing up. I saw it from dope dealers. I never saw rap niggas carrying that much cash. I never saw that many niggas getting to the money. I never saw that many niggas doing that.
When the nigga little baby say, I made niggas shut their trap down cause I rap now. That shit real. And whether you like them or not, it's just in this dialogue and twang. I had to go read the nigga lyrics. That's what I did. And I said, this nigga said, I made niggas shut their trap down. Pretty much he's saying, my getting it, my full pockets full off of rap made niggas stop hustling. Right. And come get it and think they could see it. They seen it and then they think they can rap with me. That's
what we see and on what happens so often is the street shit still catches up with them because right after Lil Baby said that, what's the little dude that was with a part of their crew? Marlo. Lil Marlo got killed last week.
His homeboy got killed.
Okay, but you gotta say this.
Let me tell you the illest conversation I had today. The illest conversation I had today, we was talking about credit scores, right? Talking about how we motherfucking elevate from there so we can buy some shit and do some shit and move on, right? So maybe that's 40-year-old Rel talking, but guess what 40-year-old Rel wish? 40-year-old Rel wish somebody that was fucking 40 years old had this conversation when I was 20. That's what I wish. I wish the motherfucker was having a conversation when I was going over to Jabbar Ali buying fucking chains. Guess what I don't have for fucking Jabbar Ali right now?
But listen, bro, at 20, you might not have listened.
That's my point because nobody talked.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, I might not have listened because nobody said nothing. That's my point.
But listen, I think your issue is, and I found myself in this space when I thought about it. When I heard him rap, I was like, what's his name? Lil Baby. Whoa, why is he even calling himself that? And that might just take your mind off of what the message is. Like the difference with Lil Baby is when you listen to him, he don't sound like every other 21-year-old kid in his lyrics for the most part. I'm not saying he don't say no goofy stuff, because of course you having fun or whatever. But a lot of his material is stuff that
it's not fun when your man's got killed last week. None of this shit is fun if I lose one of y'all. You understand that? So fuck out of here with having fun.
Hold on, but see, hold on. Can I say something?
You can have the right message.
Listen. Hold on, wait. Please. We got to get something right, dog. Because listen. I get that. But when you don't get capital like that to do some of the things that these guys want to do,
capital is a choice, bro. I'm listening to.
I see this shit every. I'm you. I get you behind the board talking to these niggas.
Yeah,
I'm telling them stop that, do this, or get away from that message even and say this. And Larry June is somebody that I admire, who is one person I think has really done a good job doing that as an artist. But we gotta get niggas out the industry and independent. So to show niggas how, okay, you can make money off this independently and you don't have to be exploited when you go to a fucking label. Because a lot of that is exploitation. At the end of the day,
all of it is exploitation.
Okay,
don't say a lot.
Okay, all of it is. So what we're at a point now in music that we hadn't been. We're actually seeing large amounts of money. Bro, this is all I do. All I do is music right now, and that's it. Okay, that's kind of odd. Like, you haven't seen that independently where somebody can pay their bills, live, and take care of their families off music like that. That's happening now. We still have the message of gangster rap because that was in the 90s. But now we starting to get niggas like myself. You know, you got your Larry Jones. You have some positive young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Your Dom Kennedys even. Nipsey was one of them. That's putting a message behind the groove, dog, that really has just a higher message itself, making money, saying, hey, you can do this, young nigga. You can get your credit. Go listen to Larry. Larry talking about get your credit, eat right, eat healthy. We're talking this talk. People are talking spiritual now. Look, I'm talking to niggas, you know, ex-gangster, ex-prison niggas, talking this togetherness. It's changing, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. So
and we're still 50 years away from a true level of elevation when it comes to finances, when it comes to understanding. We're still 50 years away. 50.
I disagree.
At a minimum.
I actually disagree, dog.
I'm sorry.
I think it's going to change a lot.
I don't think it's 50, but I'm not saying it's tomorrow. I'll tell you that.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying, guys. Content, even if individual black people begin to continuously make money as individuals of content, we will become so wealthy amongst each other, bro. I'm telling you, that 50-year shit is going to be dead, bro.
Tell me where you keep your content. Tell me where you put your content at today. That's what I'm asking. Tell me that.
You put it in the cloud.
Right. So what cloud are you referring to? Are you referring? No, I'm saying Apple, white.
Apple,
Spotify, white.
Yeah.
YouTube, white. That's what I'm saying. TuneCore, white. I'm saying
listen.
Things.
It's still set up in a manner in which it's
saying not eat. That's not juice. It's not about you eating. What I'm saying is your creative mind is brilliant as it is. You've been doing this for as long as I've known you, right? You should be way beyond where you are. Is what I'm saying about my brother. That's all I'm saying.
My trajectory. So no.
No,
I did what I was supposed to do. And I'm going to tell you why.
That's a marginalization of yourself.
No, listen.
It is.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Bro, I've managed a $30,000 account. I have budget of $7,500 coming to me on a monthly basis.
Mm-hmm.
As an independent person, to be able to take that and be able to invest, to be able to create a lane to where I can scale that up, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
I'm not debating that, and I believe. So that's what I'm saying.
Listen, not just me, everybody here, because the thing is this: we have niche markets that we can go after, and we couldn't do that on a major label. Now you have a niche market that you can grow on your own as a community and make that money for yourself. You have people that are coming up with businesses and leveraging technology and leveraging their influence to sell millions of dollars of product in a day.
Juice, what I'm saying is you should have been a millionaire 20 years ago. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is...
You're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is you should have been a millionaire 20 years ago. That's what I'm saying.
But I wasn't ready.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. You're still not hearing what I'm saying. You should have been a millionaire 20 years ago. You understand that?
Okay.
Fuck being ready.
It's the same thing as fucking
Donald Trump wasn't ready when he got
Britney
$1 million.
Spears. It's the same thing as Britney Spears having just as much money as Beyonce, and Beyonce
you still have to
twice
learn
as
how
fucking
money
hard.
works. You still got to learn how money works.
You didn't learn how money worked because nobody was around to tell you how money worked. Right?
But now we're okay. Also, too, when I was growing up, I don't think that much cash flow was coming through our communities the way it is today. There's a lot more.
Differ. No, I beg to differ.
I think.
I beg to differ. So if I put $1 million video out when we were younger, how much do you think they made off the $1 million video?
Not much.
Shit. Why not?
How much? Wait. If they put $1 million.
So
go ahead.
When you gave an artist a budget, whether it be $50,000, $100,000, or $500,000, when someone gives you that type of money, it's not worth shit. I don't give a fuck what Patrick Mahomes got last week. We sit here and we glorify that, right? So to give a motherfucker $500 million, how much is he worth? To give LeBron James $200 million, how much is LeBron James worth? Master P famously said it. If you're going to give me 10, I'm worth 200.
Okay, but
you understand that?
Muscle the fucking label for his deal until it made sense to him.
That's awesome, but you gotta get a start. So why not take? It's knowledge is power.
Yeah,
knowledge is power.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if we become a people that are communicating and interacting with each other with that kind of cash flow, we could do more of what you're talking about. But we're gonna have to be smart. There's no way somebody's gonna let you in. Nobody's gonna let you do it. You're gonna have to tear that motherfucker down or outthink this motherfucker.
Right.
You gotta outthink this beast.
But what I'm saying,
you gotta outthink this beast.
Yeah, for sure. But the things that we glorify and the things that we promote and put energy into literally is counterproductive. And I've always said, and I always talk about reparations. They're not afraid of the 90%. They're afraid of the 10%.
10%.
Right. But here's the thing. Do you know why people like flashy preachers and shit like that? Because we're all like that. Here's the thing. We all want to see the result of something that you say you believe in, bro. So when you see people glorifying that or we equate that amount of money or that whatever that is to prestige or success. That's how we use that to value mentality. People. Everything got value though. Everything has some type.
It's slave mentality.
To value, to love money, I guess.
No. I'm just saying in general, the things that we value or hold close to us is slave mentality.
Yes.
Fuck $1 million, right?
I believe, yes.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Because we really worth $1 billion, right? On the low end,
priceless,
right? So when someone like, bruh, these motherfuckers in Minnesota talking about buying the Timberwolves and own the Vikings. There's no black person today that can buy a fucking NFL team just off of buying it. Not today. That's just my point.
Pocket.
First of all, Sean Combs would like a word with you, Terrell.
Sean Combs cannot buy the $3 billion fucking Minnesota Vikings. He don't have $3 billion. I'm just saying, none of them. So they got to put groups together.
That's the problem.
Right, I'm just saying. You got to put groups together. Right?
Not even Magic. Magic had a group.
Well, it's not a lot of people who can actually buy a team with just cash. Like shit. Tillman Fertitta.
That's the sad part that you don't realize that it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. It's a lot, bro.
The owner of the Rockets is cash strapped right now.
Bro, no, he's not cash strapped.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He just took out a $300 million loan.
So what?
Because
he could.
Because he can do it. He's not cash strapped at all.
All of his money is in restaurants and fucking cruise liners. And what's being affected by that currently?
Cruise lines.
He said he's not going to sell.
Oh, and restaurants.
Yeah, he's not going to sell because he got a hold of it.
Then he got it.
Because what? Because he doing it because he's able to go. You know what?
Don't pay your mortgage for a year and see what happened to you.
I know a Ponzi scheme when I see one.
Kevin Plain selling. Bruh. He ain't selling right now.
Damn, y'all want to turn up in the last 20 minutes of this motherfucker.
Yo,
That's what
I forgot. Yo,
podcast
hey,
is,
cool. I forgot the fucking when you did your generational shit, man. I just wanted to give specifically to that note when you make that generational curse breaker, man. Happy birthday to my uncle, man. 70, bro. A true generational curse breaker, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
My
it's good
pops
on my
turned
birthday?
70 on Saturday.
He's a father. He's a father of sons who are fathers and husbands. You know what I'm saying? And the daughter, and daughters who are queens. Like, come on, man. The big Mike.
Shout out to D to Mike.
Yeah,
Happy
man.
birthday, D to Mike.
Happy belated.
Yeah.
Well,
And Juice, you want motherfucking be worth more than $1 million. Goddamn, I help you get there.
Nah, hey, I'm just making the point that it can be done. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
But I want us to think bigger
much,
and elevate and be much larger than we are, because we are the reason that all these other motherfuckers can.
Hey,
eat.
but check
That's
it
my
out. You
point.
gotta be faithful in the small. You gotta learn how to do right with the little. Learn how to do that to get much.
Why?
Because you learn. Because if you get
that's a slave
no,
mentality.
listen.
No, I think he on
Mark
something.
Zuckerberg wasn't like, I want to be a millionaire. Motherfucking Bill Gates and them, they wasn't like, I want to be millionaires. I want to start this thing.
Can I tell you a story?
Can
I tell you a story?
Can
I tell you a story
let him cook real quick.
Wait, let me cook on this, bro.
Yeah.
I had a guy come to my studio and tell me that he had a $75,000 budget.
Mm-hmm.
And with that $75,000 budget, he wanted to do all these things. But previously, before we talked about that budget, I offered him knowledge for $100.
Yep.
He didn't take that. What he ended up doing was still talking about 75,000, and I got him to go to 30. All I needed out of that 30 for myself, 7,500.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna show him how to run his business off of that the way I do. I was also informing him to take some of the money he had and invest it in this program that would help him build business credit. He did none of this. He saw no value in any of that shit, right? Because he didn't even understand what the fuck we were talking about, because all he did was push a budget to me. He pushed a bigger number. He pushed all these things that he wanted to do, but he didn't even spend the $100 that would have told him how to really do this shit and set it up for himself, so where he could do it every month, and actually be able to profit off of it. A lot of times with us, we think so big. Give me these big numbers, and you just don't know what the fuck to do with it. But when you learn how to take that seed, right? Plant it, nurture it, watch it grow, see its trajectory and see what happens and get the fruit, you learn through that. Imagine if trees and shit was just here already. You wouldn't have no understanding of the processes and how that shit go. You got to see shit through. You got to learn. You can't give niggas a bunch of money without no information. We've done that, but what do we learn from niggas like Hammer? We learned from all the people that got money and went broke and told you don't sign the deal, blah, blah, blah. Now we're here where you have a bunch of niggas in the neighborhood making a whole bunch of motherfucking money. And they got to learn how to take that, grow it, invest it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Said Hammer, but I want you to, when you say Hammer, we're going to talk about 30 years ago. Be clear. I want you to wrap your mind around that. So when I said 50, when I said 50, that's where I was.
I know what you're saying, but listen, what I'm saying. For the first time, I feel in
Black youngster rich
and in our history, we have independent business owners making money, and now we need to learn what to do with that money. Okay, so you're talking about this guy Patrick Mahomes being $500 million. That's still a lot, bro. To get that, we can't try to ask for so much more when we're not even operating correctly with what we have yet, and even understanding how to do shit.
So you're justifying my 50 years that I sold Jay. That's what I'm saying. What my point is understanding your value, right? And thinking larger, there's nothing wrong with that. Your value is your value. and you're
who's
fucked
gonna
up
give
if
you that?
if you put a cap
who's
on.
gonna give you that? Who's gonna
Go get it.
gonna give you?
Go get it.
Okay, but
Go
You know
get
what,
it.
yo? I'm mad at both of y'all because y'all waited till fucking 2 hours, 2.5 hours in this motherfucker to get deep and really talk some real shit. Like, all that bullshit we did for the last 2 hours, y'all could have did this shit in
It
about
is what it is.
20
Yo.
minutes
It's
in.
where the podcast go, bro. You know
But
what
my
I'm
thing
saying?
is, how much does it really take to live? Listen, bro. Yeah, I'm priceless. I'm just talking about creating funds for yourself to be able to create wealth. I'll get to that. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, how much does it really take for me to live? How much does it really take for me to be happy? A lot of times we just want things excessively. But I want to take abundance and be able to grow it so my entire family and group can survive and have so much more. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, but that's I think me seeding the earth with my kids, with my mentality, with my philosophy, and empowering them to be able to also make money and combine their money and you will eventually take the current. Money is a currency. It's energy flow. We got to get together, put energy in it to get more energy and buy assets and things like that.
And
that's
here we
how
are.
this shit goes.
And here we are.
So even though we're talking of our value, that's great, but we've got to collectively get together and get that momentum going again as we are now. Is what I'm saying. We're collectively doing
y'all
this.
trying to put in on buying this compound or what? You get fucking 12 miles, 12 square miles, build the houses on that shit, farm.
Yo, listen, this will be continued.
I'm coming with my
this will be continued. No,
girlfriend.
Listen, this will be continued. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 104. Bro, hit the joint.
We ain't got no fan questions up tonight.
No.
Reese is out on his feet, baby.
No.
Look at it. He like Glass Joe.
All right,
No.
We up, man. I love y'all.